Okay. I guess I'm live. Charge my stuff. Hi, Noni. Noni. Okay. Hello, hello. Got two people. There's Noni. Hi, Ninja True. Hello. My hair's a
Face.
mess.
That's the right side. I'm trying to turn my face so you can see it. I can't get my face turned.
You fine. You look. Yeah, I see it. It's big.
I can't turn it right here. No.
Just leave it over there.
So which side? Am I touching my left side? Which side?
Thank
Is
you,
this side?
Ninja.
Is this side? Which left? This.
Yeah, I think this side, right?
Can you see my eye swelled shut?
Oh,
Almost shut
yeah.
over here.
Oh.
No, on this side. Right there. Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Shit.
Did you put some ice on it?
Yeah, it was worse. When I still go to close it, it feels so funny. God dang it, if I don't quit being so damn clumsy. Look at this thing, how huge. Oh my God. I can't already lift it, it's so full. I mean, this is so cheap compared to what they are.
Michelle. Oh, wow.
That
Yeah.
is huge.
I mean, I see them all the time, but they're not cheap enough for me yet.
$15 is cheap. Did you know that it was $5.88 with the shipping? That is cheap. And $15, so that's $20.88.
Yeah.
That is cheap compared to what they cost on that. Still in the same clothes, 3 days, but
Hi.
um,
Hello.
hi Michelle.
Hi. She's stuck.
Her froze, but I mean that's cheap for
Hello.
those because they're very
Hi.
expensive.
Yeah.
Good to see you. I'm glad you
You
made
see
it.
my eyes black and over here and kind of still swollen shut. Where the
Oh.
hell is it?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
you look worse. Or I shouldn't say worse. You look more bruised than earlier.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
I
good.
should not say worse. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
You can see my poor knee, the left knee. Yeah,
Hi, Ninja
uh,
Drew.
I didn't have a seizure. My blood sugar was like 56.
Oh, mean.
I couldn't.
Yeah,
I should have.
that's what I read. Yeah.
Hi Michelle. That was Michelle. Hi Ninja.
Hi.
I met this really not. Met really two nice people. Um, this just a little bit ago on Crochet, and I dropped your channel, Rosie, for
Oh,
him to
thank
come
you.
over here. One
Thank you.
Oh,
girl
cool.
is from, I think she's from Brazil, but she speaks real good English, and she was crocheting. And then the other is this girl. She's the people that, what are they called? The ecta. They're not really a nurse or anything like that, but they can give you like Botox shots, a nectologist or what is
Medical
that?
assistance or something.
No, and yes,
Oh.
Surgeon?
they
Plastic
can give
surgeon?
injections like Botox. I mean, there's some a
Oh, oh.
nectologist or something like that.
Esthetician? Something like that.
Yes, that's it. I said
It's one of those words.
I said I'm 62. I'm too old for Botox, but I'd sure love to have some. She said you're never too old for Botox.
Nah.
But she's live right now, so I said,
I'm just worried
It's
to
supposed
ask
to
her.
help with migraines too.
yeah, they do, and they help with. I've had it in my esophagus before,
Oh.
because it
Hi,
helps your.
Cynthia.
Hi, Cindy. Michelle was a bad girl today.
What did she do?
Were you buying yarn?
Yep.
Sent,
What did you buy? What did you
$135.
buy?
did you? Yeah, she didn't. I talked to her a while ago, but she didn't tell me. Show me what you bought, honey.
I made videos.
Show us. What?
I did so much stuff to show. I got like
No, you gotta see it.
My sister-in-law.
I made a video.
My
Oh, you made a video? Okay.
my sister-in-law's been watching Rosie's videos, but not ours, Michelle. Call her
Oh.
Little Rosie.
Can I
Little
call
Rosie.
her up and ask her why she's not watching mine?
But look, that's
I don't know. I said,
Oh, what is that?
the receipt from Joanne's.
Oh my God.
good Lord have mercy.
Wow. You must have found some goodies.
Yeah, everything was like $6.
Oh, did you see my bag? How big it is, Michelle?
25 items.
Yeah.
gotta find
your
my-
bag?
Yeah, my bag from
Oh, yeah. Your pink bag.
Five Below. Yeah, I'm trying to find that
I think
yellow.
it looks nice. Do you like it?
The bag,
Yeah.
the big rubber bag. Yes, I love it. From Five Below.
Aisha.
And it's cram packed full of cotton yarn. And I got 3 other bags full of cotton yarn.
Yeah, I
You
got
got
cotton yarn full.
3 other bags full of cotton yarn. Wow.
Yeah, that's that rubber
I
bag.
got a few
like
cones. That's about it.
Well, mine's all balls.
Oh,
My
now
sister-in-law.
that I have yarn envy.
Well, you guys don't want the balls. They're all spare balls. I got a cone for Cynthia. I wish I would have had it mailed out by Mother's Day. My sister-in-law, I got to bake her some scrubbies. She said, don't make them. She said, I want some. I got this kind of scrubbies. Forgot I had this. But she said,
Yeah,
don't make them.
me one too, but I don't know what to make with it.
If you're not feeling good, I said, I'll have them up there for you. But when my one sore old. Yeah, Cynthia, I face planted this morning with a low sugar, but I just woke up. I can't help it. I ate my graham cracker and peanut butter before I went to bed, but woke up with it was either 56 or 60. I can't remember now. I just know it was low, but I was going to pee my pants. I should have, and I completely passed out. Face planted, fire department had to come get, well, they were the EMT. Then
It's
we're going.
probably not nice to say, but you might want to, just get the,
Well, we tried to, but Kim throwing
Depends or
timber.
something. So,
Get what?
get the Depends. So when you wake up in the morning, you don't feel like you're in such a rush.
Well, I always wear the big things in my seat that I wear from front to back.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm sorry, Rose, I interrupted you, honey.
No, that's okay.
Show us your yarn. Do you have it there?
No, it's too much yarn to show.
No, we want to.
That's impossible.
Too much yarn to show.
No, we want to send
There's
us
never
emails.
too much yarn.
We want to see all your yarn because we want to ask you to make us things out of it. No, we won't. We won't ask. We won't beg this time, will we, Michelle?
Yeah, we will.
Oh my
she made
God!
it. Oh my gosh! Look at that.
Well, we will watch the video too, but we
Look
want
at
to
those
see
pretty
what was-
colors.
Yeah. They were
Well,
cheap. I mean, $6, and then I went to Ollie's, and then I went to Walmart and bought more.
Rosie, come on, we want to show you. We want you to show it.
My husband pissed me off, so I just went shopping.
Well, that's
Yeah. Well, you had the check, so. Oh wow.
Oh, I could leave my yarn in my bag now.
Oh,
Rosie,
that's nice.
I got it from
Cool.
Ollie's.
make yourself big. Show us all. Show it
We
all.
got
Make
that
yourself-
at
It's too much
Ollie's.
to show.
Rosie, you got to show off your sisters. Make it big.
Okay. Solo layout. Okay.
Okay, what's that called?
I got this yarn. I don't know the name. I just took a label because there was no label on it. I took a label.
Oh.
I'm going to put it
Is that-
on. So it's
Is that a
probably
green?
some kind
Is
of
that
green
green?
shades. Yeah.
Oh, pretty.
Oh, I like it.
Then
Me
I
too.
got the tan, the
Oh,
sand.
man.
Nice.
Did you get that one color that you couldn't find for a long time?
Which one
There's
is
a
it?
white or off-white. You was looking for a white.
No, I cannot find it nowhere.
Like a bright white.
And then I got a green.
Oh,
And I got
pretty.
Nice.
smoke green at Ollie's, the same colors.
Hmm.
Awesome.
I
Keep
got
going. We like it. We like it. Oh, a peach
twist.
Is that a peach
Oh,
or
really?
what's it called?
It's like a bright. Let me see. See, they don't use no name. Coral.
Look
Coral.
at Cynthia. Oh, that's all.
It's a coral.
Oh, nice. I love
Pretty.
coral.
And I got a tan, like a cream.
Oh, there you go. Cream.
I don't know
Is
where
that
to
the
put all
color?
that stuff. I got it all over here. It's like,
For $6, all that for six a skein?
yeah, I got 2 of those. It's like a
Nice. Oh,
Like a
pretty.
dusty road, like a dusty pink or a
lotus.
oh, that's cool.
I got 2 of those. I got 2 of those purple. But you know, it's
Ooh,
very-
nice.
Yeah. I put the food
Very
out. Pretty.
They were $2.24.
Oh, is that
Oh, I like
is that
those.
velvet or is that?
No, it's acrylic yarn.
Oh, it is. Is
Yeah.
it? Oh, it looks like it's thicker.
No, it's
Very nice. What's that called?
soft purple. And then I got a light blue plush.
Oh, pretty.
And then I got a dark green.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I got a blue.
Oh, pretty. I like that. Is that what's that? Is that like royal blue?
It's bright. Called royal blue. Yeah.
Nice. I ain't seen no pink yet.
I got
Oh, I like the green. You know, I'm a green person.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Love the green.
and I like this one.
I love it all. Oh yeah, like a turquoisey
Nice.
color.
It's like turquoise. What's
Uh-huh.
called the name? What's the name of it? Electric blue.
Oh, that's pretty.
And I got
Oh,
Oh, pretty.
oh, now is that raspberry or something?
let me see. It's deep fuchsia.
Deep fuchsia. Oh, now
Oh,
that
nice.
now you're talking.
Yep. Then I got a red.
Oh, my
Ooh,
favorite color.
Michelle. Okay, see, Michelle's already claimed that.
I got a pink.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah.
Save all your scraps so you can make my multicolored teddy bear.
And I got 2 of the white plush.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty.
And I got a purple I showed already. Then I got a yellow and 2 more green. That's it.
Oh, I want to see the yellow. I want to see the yellow.
Oh my goodness. No, it ain't. I don't even know. It's too much. Everything is.
Cynthia King made me start loving yellow again. Oh God, I love that.
Oh, pretty.
I love that. And Cynthia King says yellow because that's her favorite color.
Yeah, that's pretty too.
Yeah, that's really.
It's like a sparkle.
Come on up.
You see the sparkle?
Oh yeah, I love that sparkle.
It's like the pink you sent me. And now I got a mess over here, Noni. Come over and clean it.
I can't even stand up on my own 2 feet to go pee. You expect me to clean?
Yeah. And then I got the cotton yarn, but you know how the cotton yarn looks like.
Well,
Is that for reasonable too, the cotton?
No, I got it from Walmart. I mean,
from
the God isn't bad.
Hmm.
Yep.
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know where to stick it.
You know what? You know what? I can't even talk. Look at me. I'm stuttering like a. You don't know what to do. What?
I don't know where to put it.
You could.
Send it to you.
No. Well, yeah. But I got a great big 5 Below box. God dang, that thing came in a box so big. Huge box. But that's going to be a box for stuff to go to the Goodwill.
I just have to extend my wall, I guess. I don't know.
Colin's going to help me. He said, tomorrow, what do you want for Mother's Day? I called him. I said, well, you bought the TV. And he said, well, that's for both of us, though. And so I'm glad Colin bought that TV and he bought himself a PlayStation. I said, you quit paying the bills with your money you make from your job. Because I like your bill. Hooker shirt. Yeah.
Hooker.
Wow. Strutting her stuff.
I made it myself. I made it myself, and see, it's still there after like
Yes, it
20
holds
washes.
up. Yes, it holds up.
It's not shitty.
Oh,
Nice.
Like I said, I'm gonna make me 2 yarn balls and put them over here.
yeah, it holds up, don't it?
Let's get hooking.
Yeah.
I'm hooking right now, making my sister one of these scrubbies.
I don't even know where I got the shirt from.
I like the baseball shirts like that.
Yeah, me too, but I can never find a good one. It's always like, ugh.
Mm.
I need to get over there, and when I get paid, I'm gonna go over there on Woman Within and get me some of them real pretty baseball like type shirts that got the shirts are they're either a solid color on the bottom part and flat like flower on the sleeve, or the other way around. I just know I like the 3/4. I always wear 3/4 length sleeves. Had my eyes are watering. I'm crazy.
Yeah, but I look which brand the shirt is, and they're gonna make me more.
I'll make you some merch. We'll buy some. Of course, you can't find them big enough to fit my carcass.
All you have to do is you buy the shirt that fits you, and they'll send you the printout, and you just iron it on.
But I'm a big hooker and proud of it. Or I'm a happy hooker and proud of it.
Yeah, I got that the file, and there was a bunch of them in there. I don't know how many.
Mm.
Gosh.
I hope I got enough blue.
Oh Lord, I gotta get my shower, my Saturday night shower, and I'm gonna be, oh God, I hope I can stand up in that dang diddly dang bathroom. Shower.
I would wait till tomorrow, Noni, when you're feeling
Yeah, I think at least I'm
warm.
gonna wash my hair and I'll just take a sponge bath. I wash my hair in the sink. I
Yeah.
clean on the sink. But boy, my poor old knee is black and blue, let me tell you. And swollen. Good Lord.
Yeah, I wanted to have a sale today, but oh my God, when we drove out and we drove that street where I usually have to sell, there was so many people selling stuff, like the Chinese Hello Kitty and flowers, and
Oh.
I wouldn't make any money.
Now you gotta be positive, honey.
Yeah, but just
Look, it
everywhere.
sounds like
It's
she's
like, I would drown in all them people. No, I would have
Yeah.
made money today, but I didn't feel like it.
Snooky sounds like she's mad.
I don't even know what my dog is. He was mad at me.
Hey, Junior.
Hi,
Hi,
Junior.
Giovanni.
How are you? Thank you. Welcome in.
This little girl that come with the ambulance people, I swear, I should have asked her name. I swear that I taught her in kindergarten. She looked like one of the kids, but in grown-up version,
Yeah.
That's the weird thing about if you've either taught grade school or daycare, anything, when you get older, you see people that you swear you taught them in school, They grow up. Gosh, dang it. You gonna stay up there all night? Rosie, she don't even know she's.
You tell me.
You can because you're young and beautiful, but I don't.
No. No. God.
Rosie, I would probably think, no, you old
I was
bitch.
going to tell you that Snooky wanted to be on, but she's not holding her head up. Oh, sorry.
Rosie, I'm sorry. This is the weirdest scrubby yarn that reminds me of that old fashioned East grass. It's real sparkly and weird,
Oh, yeah.
I forgot that I had.
See this?
Yeah, that is that the Hobby Lobby brand.
Yeah.
Mine is red heart scrubby.
So are you crocheting it with a different with another piece of yarn?
No, I'm
No.
doing it. My sister-in-law likes them just plain. I what I do is I get it, do a circle, and then I make it.
Mm.
I just keep going around a circle like I'm doing a hat, and
Uh,
then I get it so big, and then I decrease it, and then I squinch it fat. I
but
squinch it. I mean, I
it's so
squinch it in,
thin. It
and
says
it's
it's a 4, but it feels more like a 2.
well. Mine ends up being like a double
Oh,
sided. But
cool,
what I do
Cynthia.
is I make it like I'm crocheting a
I'm
ball.
learning some graphic design so they know how
You know,
to.
it ain't just like this. It's actually double. You know, I do it like I'm making actually like a ball.
Oh,
You know, I
hi,
keep crocheting it up,
Snuggles.
Yeah, that's a snookum. She's at the.
but
Yeah,
I'm gonna give her some pot holders that I made,
she's
and
coming out of her shell, I guess.
she asked me what I
Mm.
needed. I said some white yarn. I use white yarn so much. Michelle had got me white yarn like 4 skeins like around Christmas time, and I've used every bit of that.
Yeah, I needed some red one, and then I
It'll
went
go
to the
through it
store
so
and forgot.
quickly.
Yeah, made all that stuff at Christmas. What'd you say, Rosie, honey?
I went to Walmart and got the cotton yarn. I should have looked for red. That didn't have any at Joann's.
Oh,
I probably go tomorrow or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, this stuff is weird. Let me tell you. I don't know. I might have got. I don't know. Maybe Brenda Land sent me this. Maybe Cynthia sent me this. I don't know. I don't remember buying it.
I think we all made sweaters, Outlaw or Junior.
Oh yeah, I've made tons of sweaters.
I made more cardigans than sweaters. Sweater was not never my thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I got that big green one. I wore it to. I wear it in the wintertime. That or a poncho. What am I doing here? Okay, now I can stop increasing. I'm telling you what, when you got one eye that's not being able to see very good out of it, it's kind of a hurts. Hurts when I close it.
I think I need to go to the eye doctor.
Yeah, me
Do you have
too. I
prescription,
go to 19.
or do you just wear cheaters?
Yeah, from Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Can I wear them out too? I don't know.
I know I never could see. I could only see close up with cheaters, but I got my left lens changed before I went in these, but I need to. I think I need the right, but I didn't need the right lens change, but I think I do now. My right eye stayed the same, but my left eye got worse.
Now, every time I go out, I mean, I can see everything, when I drive, I see the signs and everything. But as soon as I'm in the store and I look the print, it's so
Hmm.
blurry. I don't see it.
Well, the store lights mess with
Yeah.
people's eyes. Store light is a lot of people. There's people that it's a thing that people that have never had seizures before can be in stores and all of a sudden have a seizure. It's called a focal seizure.
Oh,
It's from that kind of light they have up in the ceilings.
yeah.
Hmm.
God, Colin got all those eggs. He made deviled eggs. He made me omelet. I wish he'd come in here and make me something to eat right now.
Yeah, we have a lot of eggs too. I think we got like 18 packs.
Yeah, I kept wondering why the neighbors would give them to us and they didn't wash them. And then Colin said, I said, God, that's weird. They don't wash eggs. And he said, Mother, they don't do that because they last longer if you don't wash them. He said, I wash them before I
Yeah,
cook.
as soon as you wash them, they
Colin, is that
will
you?
have to be refrigerated.
Yeah. Colin, can you either give me some of them eggs to eat or make me a sandwich?
Or the turkey burger?
Oh no, I don't know if I should eat turkey burger. Are you making you and Dad some? No. Just maybe cut me a piece of bread in half and make me a sandwich if you don't mind. You don't have to. I mean,
Use the knife and
yeah,
plate.
some deviled eggs. Going to have something to eat. Deviled eggs. What time did I eat that omelet? 2 or 3. I don't know. It wasn't no 2 or 3. It wasn't even 1 o'clock yet. Yeah, it was around noon. I don't want to be having no more low blood sugar passing out. Do you? How many times have I had to call the ambulance or call the fire department? Wait, how many times you think? Come on in here, Wiener breath. How many times you think? 3 or 4. I couldn't the first time I tried to get. They strapped this thing around me first. Tell them about it, Colin. They had. I don't know. I was like sitting here, and then all of a sudden I look up and there's how many people was in here, Colin? 5 or 8. 5 or 8. He said all these people standing around. I didn't even get a look at the ones that got me up, but now when I found the bathtub, the people that got me up there, they just used a blanket. But these people had this thing strapping it around me, suffocating my boobs and everything else. And then I had socks on. They said, you got to put your feet on the ground. I said, I can't put my feet on the ground. I got these socks on. And then I got my socks on. They're not. They're my Kisses socks.
Oh, I got you guys something today. I thought it was really cute.
Oh, really? Cute.
Is it pink?
Let me see. Hold on.
I love the
It's
yellow.
red.
This is surprise. Is it red? Michelle says, is it red? I said,
it's nail clippers you hang on your keychain. I got this for Michelle.
Oh, nice.
Make it big. Make it
I
big.
can use those for sure.
Also, they're great.
Yeah, you put them on the keychain. It was so cute. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, that's so cute. And you know what? Oh my
I got
God.
the Benoni.
Oh, God, a piece strawberry.
And
I
then I
love
got
it. Thank you. You know what you can also
Oh,
do?
pink strawberry.
Yeah. It's cute.
And
You
then
know
red
what
cherries.
I'll do with it? You know what I'll do with it? I'll use it to cut my
I got that for Benoni.
those pins. I had 3 of those pins and Silas took off with them.
Oh, cute.
Oh, I love those pins.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Thank you.
I'm so
Thank you.
cute, right?
Yes, you are so good taste and so cute. You know what?
I saw it. I was like, oh my God, it's so cute.
You know what I'll do with it? I like to cut my yarn with clippers. And what I'll do is I'll hang it on my pinky finger. And then it's right there. And then when I go to cut my yarn, I like to cut my yarn with clippers. They make the best yarn clippers. Hang it on my pinky finger. The little loop. Yeah. See if it'll fit on your pinky finger. Of course, you probably got a lot smaller pinky finger. The loop part. Yeah. And I crochet with it hanging on my pinky finger, and I'm crocheting. Like even my scissors, I'll do that. Not these because I got them on a string. But I'll sit with my scissors sometimes and crochet like that. Like when I'm at the store and stuff, I've had people stare at me like, why do you hang your scissors on your finger when you're crocheting? So I don't drop them. I'm so excited about them. Those are adorable.
Yeah, they were so cute.
Where'd you find those at?
It's Dollar Tree.
For $1?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, $1.25. Yeah.
Cynthia, what did I say that one day about the Dollar Tree? And Cynthia laughed until she about died. Remember when they raised their prices at the Dollar Tree, Cynthia?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to afford it anymore.
Cynthia, you should come up, honey.
Cynthia.
That's cute.
But sometimes they get hangnails in the cars and then a bite.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, I need it for that too. And I'll cut my yarn. Those are cute as can be.
Yeah.
That way you know where you are.
But see, every time you see something at Dollar Tree, it's better to get it right away because if not, then it's gone.
Yeah.
So they do have stuff for $1 still?
$1.25.
Oh, it's $1.25. Oh, I thought it said it was just $1.
No. Yeah, you know what I mean.
I was watching this girl the other night, and she was real pretty, like a model, and she was doing a live and just really beautiful. She doesn't buy her makeup anywhere from the dollar store. She was showing all this stuff. She said she never has bought expensive makeup. She buys her like everything she can at like Dollar General or Walmart. All of her bedding. I mean, we're like that too. But I mean, you think of nowadays these young people, they always want to buy name brand stuff and things like that.
Nope.
Yeah, and I said I couldn't afford it. It went up to $1.25. I said, well, I can't afford to shop there no more.
That's why I stay away from the mall because it's just ridiculous. You know?
Is that for me?
All the brand name stuff.
Let me have that. What's that got to be? Let me see that.
I did. Did you give me 30 minutes?
Oh, look what he brought me for lunch, supper. Deviled eggs and half.
Oh, good.
Can I have a 7-Up?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to turn this off so I don't look like a piggy. I need to change that stupid picture up there.
I guess they won't be crocheting
Somebody
tonight.
else
Somebody
wants-
won't leave.
30 minutes.
Is that my package?
Yes, it is. No,
Give it to me.
I can't pick it up. It's so heavy.
Give it to me.
Oh, good girl.
Them's good deviled eggs. Rosie and Michelle and everybody wants a deviled egg home.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Called
Thank
devil's,
you.
they're called devil's eggs because it's
Are we waiting for our what? How much
devilish.
are we waiting for already, Michelle?
Hmm?
Cheese,
What?
steak. What we waiting for? Colin told us. Before we told him we want the steak and we don't want the burger. We never got it.
Colin, I can't hear Rosie's talking.
Yeah, we never got it.
What was it? What was he? What'd you say, Rose?
Every
We
time
never
get
got the meals that
we never
Colin
got the meals.
promised us.
Colin.
He's
Gonna
slacking.
make Rosie and Michelle a meal, and they didn't get it.
We're still waiting.
Yeah, we're waiting on on those meals he promised us.
Yeah, Colin.
Yeah, we're going to mail everything to her.
Oh, are you cooking or Grandma? Colin, bring my package.
What package?
Okay,
You have my package in here.
Some Amazon garbage or something.
I didn't order nothing from Amazon.
little stinker.
No, you cannot open it.
You took over my seat, what?
Do not touch it. I will smack you so bad.
Pull the open.
Do not. That's real smart, X-Lack.
Open the fucking door.
I don't know. Probably sassy. Look at that. That might be from Michelle.
Those damn nightmare dogs
Think it
from
is.
hell. They're always kissing and shit before.
It's from Michelle.
Is it?
It's my thing.
Is it your thing? Good.
I hope it is. I'm going to open it, but I'll still do a half mail, okay?
Okay.
Or do you want me to
No
be a
problem.
surprise? You want me to do it on the half mail
No,
only?
go ahead. You know what it is.
Go ahead and open it. But I'll
Yeah.
still do that.
What do they need?
Yeah, but you got a bubble on right
Yeah,
now. We
still
don't
do
see
have
you
to do.
opening it.
Yeah, I will. I got to turn on the thing. Oh. Let me turn it on. Oh, God. It's one of them boxes. Was yours one of them boxes?
Yeah.
One of them kind of
What do
boxes.
you mean by one of these?
Them boxes are hard to get open.
Good gracious.
Of course, I tore the thing off. When I did my Humpty Dumpty fall,
Humpty Dumpty ball?
Humpty Dumpty fall. Come, don't get me all having a hot flash and everything. Turn on the fan. Don't
I
make
told
me.
you don't get no hot flashes no more.
Well, I do because the reason
Probably
why
need to
I'm
be
doing
blood
them is
too.
because of the blood sugars. Yeah, that's why that's why I have the hot flashes.
Bag
From the-
wasn't good enough. The box wasn't good enough, so it come in a bag.
They put it in a bag and then they put it in a box and then they put it in a bag and then they put it in a box. Yeah, it's a spinner.
Anagurumi.
It's not is it a? Now he's saying it. Is it an anagurumi?
I'm
No.
a Gurumi.
I
And a
can't
big,
say it.
beautiful woman.
Oh, that's what you need. It's a beautiful. I won it from Michelle's $1 million. Look, I bubble wrapped the pop. Well, that's got a point on it. Woo! Well, it's got a nice sharp point on it, don't it, Michelle?
Yeah. Yeah. Be careful.
It's pretty.
pretty.
Be careful.
Oh God, I'll have to hide this for when Silas comes because I know what he'll be doing. Thank you, Michelle.
Yeah.
This and the beautiful lilac, is that what's called, or lavender? Lavender, light lavender,
Light jasmine.
light jasmine. Spinner that I won from her $1 million. I keep saying that. Rosie's got me stuck
$1
on that
million giveaway.
$1 million giveaway. Oh, I can't wait to put my yarn on it. I'm going to put this yarn on it when I do the second. Yeah, they're nice. Well, they're made good, ain't they?
Yeah.
It could be sprayed pink. Kim would just have to sand it down a little bit so it could. I'm going to have him do it. I'm having him sand it down.
I wouldn't spray paint it though. I would paint it.
Yeah, better not. I guess I can live with one thing that's not paint, can I? Nice. Thank you, Michelle.
You're welcome.
I love it. Yeah, I will. I'll see if I can find the thread from the. Oh, no, you got to use the outside thread. What?
I don't know. And Cynthia said Noni can't afford that.
Yeah, that was when I was.
Oh, the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, when the Dollar Tree went up. Okay, let me take my ugly mug off here. Oh, yeah, I can see my face now when I turn that way right there.
Yeah, it's getting it got darker since you sent me that picture.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna finish my supper. Supper. I like these deviled eggs, Carmen. We usually only get deviled eggs on. Well, it is Mother's Day tomorrow, so
Yep.
Yeah. I guess I'm going to go down to the cemetery if I got enough gas.
yeah, that's what I would like to do is go to the cemetery. Colin, I'd like to go to Maul's grave tomorrow. Holly, I'd like to go to Maul's grave tomorrow. Okay. He's working today. Grandma is they're not having dinner, which I don't want my mother-in-law to cook anyway.
There we go.
These things sure do make it nice when you're crocheting off a cone, don't it, Michelle?
Yeah.
They don't go flying all over the floor.
I couldn't use it with the blanket yarn. It's way too big.
Yeah, they're big.
Yeah, with the blanket yarn, I usually pull it from the inside, so it's really easy.
Yeah. These you have to pull from the outside. So, like for the little cotton yarns and like this scrubby yarn, when it's in the ball, you can put it on top there and pull from the outside.
I still remember Michaels came out with that. It was like a organizer, but it was a stand where you can put your yarn ball on it and stuff. And I wanted to get one too, but then I was watching a lot of people bought them. They said it's not a good quality because every time they put a yarn ball on it, it falls over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And I didn't buy it.
Well, that's nice. That
I know.
you know you want something that works, right?
Yeah, it was too heavy.
I got so many gadgets.
I can post something. I can put my dog there.
out this plate that I was doing the trash 3 times, and Kim keeps dragging it out. So finally, Colin brought food. Finally, Colin just says, forget it. He's going to keep dragging it out of the trash. It has a chip out of it, but the chip's on the bottom.
Mm.
I threw it away 3 times. He takes it out every time. And oh, God. Farm eggs are so much better than the back store. They're so good.
My baby. My little baby. Hey, people.
When you're gone, does he wait by the door for you to come home?
Yeah. He sits on the couch and waits for me.
Yeah.
And then mommy brings me treats. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's a treat for my baby.
When Kim's gone, uh, all Sassy does is taste foreign wine. And Donna, he don't take Stella. All she does is sit in the bedroom and stare out the window and whine.
Oh.
And I want to pull this from the center.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
He would have to be mowing the grass, and the window's open, and I'll be sneezing my head off. I'm trying to find this yarn where it comes from the outside.
Is it still light out where you at?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where's the outside?
Yeah, it's still a little bit light.
Oh, get out of here, Kim. How'd you hear that? He's on the tractor, not on the lawnmower. Right, he is on the lawnmower. Yeah, he's on the lawnmower. Can't find the end of that outside. Where is it? There it is. Took a good nap today after I got. They told me not to go to sleep for a couple hours. I said,
Yeah.
is there really any truth to that? And they said, yes, there is, because they kept trying to plead with me. You probably should go to the doctor and be checked out since you hit that, or go to the hospital with us since you hit that head. And so
Yeah.
I said, no, I think I'm fine. So then I sat here and Colin says, well, we'll bring her in and we'll watch her. And if she starts complaining, and then Tim's out on the porch because he's out there talking to himself like and cussing under his breath because he's pissed off because I fell. And then
He's pissed off because you fell. Oh man.
pissed off if I fell because she's always doing something stupid. She's never watching what she's doing. And they're looking at him like, God, what is wrong with him? He's like, she's never paying attention to anything she's doing. She's always falling. I don't know how many times we've had you guys out here. And they're just looking at him like, what in the hell is wrong with this guy? And so, anyway, Colin said, Dad, look at her face. And look at her knees swollen up. She needs to go. We need to take her in because if she goes to sleep, she could die. Well, it served her right. She's always doing something stupid. And
Oh
Colin's
my
like,
God.
Dad, shut up. She just woke up. She ought to know that she needs to check the blood. Well, she did, Dad. Oh my God, he's so dumb. He ain't right in the head, I'm telling you.
Oh. I wonder if he's really blaming himself, but making you at fault for it, or
I don't know. He's always been like that. When any of us got sick, even his mom and dad or anybody, he always throws a match. Anything to make me. He said, now that's just gonna. He goes, he's building whatever he's building out. He goes, that damn woman, anything she can do to get me distracted. He said, no, he said, probably fell on her ass on purpose so I could take, because she don't want me to have any fun, and she don't want me to build anything. I can't even come in the house at night and cut up in front of her friends without getting yelled at.
Well, you
And
can't be cussing like that online.
I know. So tell me what his
Oh my
tell
gosh.
me tell me what his reasoning, and yeah, that's I put that thing on. First, I put a picture on Facebook, and I thought, no, that's stupid. I better not do that. I took it off real fast. I said I didn't complain. I just said fat granny busted her ass, diabetic granny busted her ass, and I'm trying to make it funny. And then I put on there because he was just acting so stupid, and he was already. It was 9 o'clock. I sat on the floor for almost 2 hours before I called him. You're going to have to call 911 and tell him I need help getting up because he was bitching so unfit. Sorry, Rose, I should have said bitch.
Okay.
But anyway, I ain't playing the victim. I mean, I fell. Yeah, I made a bad choice. I didn't. I should have got my sugar under control, and went ahead and peed in my drawers, I guess. But anyway, I don't even know where I was going with that. Oh, I put on Facebook, if any of the families sees this, please help us do an intervention on this man because it's driving me crazy, and he is. But then I thought, you know what? He's been driving us crazy forever, so whatever. And then my sister-in-law did see it, and she called. And so me and her talked for an hour, and she said, Nora, she said, me and Mark, that's Kim's brother, we're already ready to do an intervention on him. All you got to do is say the word, and I'll get it planned. She said, I'll even cook for it. She said, because she said, Mark's about ready to lay him out. And she said, he is going to have to chill out. He comes up there and he picks fights with his brother, and then he will, if her kids show up while he's there, he picks fights with them.
Oh boy.
And then if he's if they say anything about his side of against his side of the political thing, he starts fighting with them on that. I'm like, oh God, crazier than a. But enough about him. I cannot find the outside part of. I'm rolling the outside part of this yarn, but I can't find. Like, I'm pulling it and pulling it, but you think it would. Like I could find an end piece. Maybe I don't know. It's weird. Maybe it would cut. It's like looped. Like there's no start part. Like there'll be a starting part.
Yeah.
I can't find the starting part on the outside. I don't know where it is. I mean, I got the center. It's right there, but I want to put it on the.
Well, sometimes they tuck those inside too, the outer
Oh, do they?
center or outer cutoff part.
Okay, let's see. I don't see it. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, I can't find it. I'm just making a mess.
Oh no.
I'll be a monkey's uncle to pig's aunt. Doggone it. There's a big something down there in the middle. What is it? Once we have to end up doing the whole thing. Oh no, that was the middle. Oh wait. Oh, did I do it? No. Well,
Hmm.
come on, I want to try my new thing. Oh, wait. What did I do? What did I do, girls?
I don't know.
You made history.
Oh, my God. I'm a hot mess.
Hmm.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm connected or. I'll just cut this piece. Cut this. Some people you just gotta cut, you know? You just gotta cut it sometimes. Okay. Oopsie. We're gonna stick it in the hole and stick it in the hole. Oh God, that point is sharp, Michelle. Michelle, why didn't you tell me it was so
Oh,
sharp on
be careful. Put a like,
oh, it is, ain't it? Well, you could
put a piece of something on there so you don't get hurt.
you could really hurt your pilly whacker if you're not careful.
Yeah, you you be careful with that. You better hide it when
Oh God, what
when
happened?
other people are like walking around looking at it.
Lord. God.
You might be
Look,
tempted or
it's so pretty
something.
on there. Look at it. Party. Look. Like that guy that look at it. Look at it. Rosie made a live on with that. Would you look
Mhm.
at that? Look at that. Would you look at that? You ever watch the guy?
Yeah,
Ed,
well,
what's his name? Ed you ever watch his channel? Ed something. He makes these videos, he's real funny. Rosie had done a live with or one of her shorts with one of his sounds. Ed something. Oh, this is so cute. I love it. Michelle, thank you for letting me win it.
you're welcome. Well, I didn't. I picked you out fair and square.
Yep, you did. You was fair and square. Oh, this is so pretty. I might just have to keep this yarn on it because it's so pretty and put it up there on my shelf with all my pink stuff.
Yeah.
For decoration.
I think I'm crazier than usual from this head knock.
Well, you got yourself good in the face and head there.
Yeah, I think Michelle. Ah, you think I'd knock some sense, but I felt so awful until I come on here with my sisters, and now I feel good.
Yeah.
With my sisters. My
That's
sisters.
really jarring to fall down like that.
Yeah, I jarred my sides and everything. Come on here with little Rosie. That's why sister-in-law called her. It cracked me up. I like your little friend Rosie. Little Rosie. I'm like,
Not a little.
I said, how old do you think
That's
she
cute.
is? Oh, like maybe 30 or something. I said,
Nope.
nope. And she said younger or older. And I said old. I said older. And then she kept going. She kept going. She kept going. I said, Tina, you don't look her age because she's not from America. She went to laughing. I said, well, I knew she was from somewhere else, but another country, but I didn't know where. And I said, she's from Germany. And she goes, oh. She goes, well, she said, nobody ages as fast as Americans. I said, no, tell me about it. It's true.
Yeah.
American women. I don't know.
Yeah, we definitely have our fair share of stress sometimes.
Mm.
Well, Rosalie's been here a long time in the U.S.
Yep.
Well, you don't. You look good, Michelle. You don't look your age. I know I look my age, and I don't even care.
No, you don't.
You see that picture of my old frickin' face? I
I've
go, Colin.
seen people
Yeah,
your age that are
yeah.
much wrinklier.
Well, Colin said, I said, God, Colin, you must have took that at a good angle. I can't really see my double chin. He said, Mother, your chin ain't that bad. It's the reason why your chin is so bad is the way you're sitting in that chair and your way you're sitting back and you're pressing your head and pressing your neck down. He said, your chin
Oh,
is double, but he said, it's the way you're sitting that makes it look like your chin is so double. It's not as bad. It's just the way you're sitting in that chair. It's not as bad if you sit straight up. I'm like, oh, well, maybe I should sit more straight up like that. Like, okay. But I don't care what I look like. I'm old and I'm 62 and I'm supposed to look like I do.
we're crocheters and we're happy.
Yep.
Yes, we are.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I don't know how you would, if you're trying to drive somebody crazy, you could make them a sweater out of this stuff, make them wear it.
No,
Out of what? Out of the scrubby stuff?
Yes. Especially this kind.
don't
Phew.
worry, Junior. We would never do that to you.
I know, but boy, you could, these, you could make a cute little chicken out of this stuff. It's yellow.
Oh yeah.
Chicken?
Yeah, like make a cute
Nobody
little
want
chicken.
to pick it up though.
It's not going to be a cute little chicken. It's going to be a scratchy little chicken.
Yeah, scratchy little chicken. You wouldn't want to cuddle with it, but you could make a little
No.
chicken. No. God, that eye just won't quit on watering. The sore son of a blippity blippity bloppity blip. My whole face was red. Oh.
And this week I'm going to sit down and crochet all kinds of plushies. For
And the teddy bear is all different colors.
after my market. Because I still have to make Michelle stuff.
I will pay it for you. I get paid on when you take your time. I get paid on the 16th and I'll send you some money and you just let me know what you want. I will pay you. I think it would be cute. Yeah.
$1 million. I'm
I'm not melon. I'm not melon. I go as far as $500.
Hello. Welcome in. Thank you for coming.
I mean, I think a teddy
Hey,
bear with
Susan.
hi Susan. But I think a teddy bear with two different color ears, a different colored head, a different color muzzle, a different color body, different color arms, different color
I
legs.
just use all my scrap yarn.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be cute. Adam had one when he was little. I don't know if it's, I can't remember if it was Adam or Colin. It was the cutest thing. He loved that thing. Whichever kid it was. Colin had Cow Bear. I'll never forget that. He come in Christmas Eve morning and he said, Mom, there's a bear out there. And we come in here and it was a cow back in the woods. Because we got bears, We thought there was a bear. We were going to get a picture. It was a cow. So after that,
Oh, autism bear with all the colors. Yeah.
it wasn't Christmas Eve because it was probably a week before Christmas Eve because my friend was trying to think of something to make him for. She was like, oh God, yes, God Almighty! See,
Oh, cute.
I told you how the cute they are. Make yourself big. Make yourself big. Oh my God! Now, ain't that adorable?
Yeah, we could each make one like that
Make me beat.
Where'd
for
you
a
find it?
challenge.
I
I
just
told
on Pinterest. Solo layout.
I told you that's cute as can be. See, I told you that's
Yeah,
cute as
that's
can
cute.
be.
Yeah, probably can make something like that.
I like the bottoms of his feet.
Yeah, it's
Even if-
like they're probably using all the scrap yarn they have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I told you it's adorable. Hold it up again. Let me see.
Hold on, let me save it. Crochet amigurumi.
Is it a free pattern or can you?
No, it costs $4.50.
Oh, you can wing that.
Oh.
See, I told you it's adorable.
Yeah, that's cute.
I mean, I don't know if I have all those colors, but I can make
Oh
it
no, it
similar.
could be any colors.
Yeah.
Just make sure you throw some pink in there somewhere.
It is
If
pink.
you
The
got
next
some,
pink.
if you got some, but it don't even matter.
Yeah, there's other ones too, but
It don't have to be real big.
Oh yeah. I like the one with the orange and pink and yellow one.
yeah, but it's more like the what it calls the retro stripes. Oh, there's a
Oh,
bunch.
retro stripes. Oh.
Yeah, it don't have to be very. It don't have to be as big as Rosie, but I
Oh,
think they're
look at
adorable. I love that patch on its belly too.
Mhm.
yeah.
But you take your time if you
Yeah.
don't worry about it, and I'll pay you for it. I told you they're cute. Do you think they're cute, Rosie?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I saw one before. The one girl made it, and she's like, she didn't even like it. It's like, I don't know what I was making, but I thought it would have been
Oh
cute.
God, I think that's so cute. I just love color so much.
Yeah, there is no more.
How you doing, Susanie? Well, how do you call her? How do you say it, Rosie? Susanie,
Susan,
Susan.
Susanny. That's how Rosie says her.
yeah. Susan E. Susan E.
Susini, Cindy, whatever. Did
Yeah.
you ever get your hook, Susan?
Aw.
And the bear is adorable.
Yeah.
Adorbs. Well, excuse me, Kiwi, for being alive.
I mean, I probably wouldn't buy the pattern. I would just look for a
No.
good,
Yeah.
pair and
You could use
go
any
after this.
bear pattern and just
Yeah.
Yeah.
change up the colors.
Yeah. Just like you could use parts like off of, you could make it small. Like if you had like the parts off of like Rosie. I mean, you don't have to make it that big, like her legs and her feet,
Yeah.
or and ears are easy. And the most, you've made so many, you could do it, figure it out. Well, listen to me bossing her around.
I probably would make that bear just with the colors.
Yeah,
Yeah, something like that.
Cute.
Yep.
very cute.
Oh, what was that?
Hi, Amy. How are you doing?
Hi, Amy. Thank you for coming.
I love the patchwork bears. Yeah.
Yeah, they're cute.
Oh, there goes my belly. I ain't taking a freaking medicine that's GERD medicine because it'll make me sick. Ugh. Make me have a bellyache and have to know that it's doing it. My knitting needles, they keep falling off that shelf over there. I've got them stuck in the skein of yarn, big old gigantic knitting needles, and they keep falling out of it. And they're like stuck in them, like in the hole, and they're still coming out. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe there's mice living in it, pushing that out. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know nothing anymore.
What's the temperature tomorrow? What's raining?
What's your town? Fayetteville?
Yeah.
No. Are you Fayetteville?
Yeah, Fayetteville.
It's 61 here.
Alexa, what's the temperature tomorrow in Fayetteville, North Carolina?
Raining. Oh my God, really?
70 tomorrow. Expect this temperature of 70.
But it's going to be raining.
Yeah. Alexa, put the volume on 10, please.
I wanted to sit out in the sun and to relax and
Yep.
Guess not. Guess be sitting in here watching movies.
Colin's been, since he bought that TV, he's been playing in here. I did a little quiet live last night. And, well, there's a bunch of new people came in there last night, but they were nice. They weren't trolls, at least.
Yeah.
And I kept doing that, Michelle, and going pointing up to the thumbs up, and they started finally giving me a thumbs up. I got 1,000 views on that live. And Michelle says, let's please give Noni May a thumbs up. And then they finally started doing it.
What time did you go live?
Oh, it was about 11:30 or 12, wasn't it, Michelle?
Yeah. I stayed up pretty late last night again.
Yeah, I will too tonight because I took a long nap. I took about a 3-hour nap because, I mean, after I fell, I just did not feel good. I just thought I'm shutting down. I was sitting here and I had ice on my face until, I had it. I have one of these furry, like a fleecy furry kind of
With my knitting needles, that's small.
ice pack. Oh, God, what is that?
Do you want to go? Do you feel like going live tomorrow, or what do you think?
I don't know. Do you guys want to go?
I don't know. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you guys are moms. Yeah. Okay, I'll go tomorrow.
You moms too, you what? Snookums?
I got Snooky, I know, but
Yeah, I won't be doing nothing. Colin probably cook us a meal, but see, here's what I do with this with the scrubbies. I just keep making like a ball, and then when I get it to as big as I want it, I close it in, and then I smush it flat, and then I sew the centers together. But I thought I'd make a couple of these for my sister-in-law, well, she actually wants the real soft ones, so I better do hers, the soft ones, and with the scrubby stuff on it.
What? 11:30? What?
Oh, it was. Oh, yeah, because Junior was there. Yeah, it was. Yeah, he came in. It was 11:30.
oh, that's a good idea, Susan.
I had a nice set of old luggage I used to keep my knitting needles in small one. Yeah, that is. I have an old Samsonite. It was the one like the makeup one, it's about yay big and yay tall that I got years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Cook.
Well, he did always watch me cook. I didn't really teach him. He just always was really interested. Like when he was little, he'd come and sit at the bar. At the time, we have a bar that separates our kitchen and our living room. He used to sit at the kitchen. He'd come in there and like he'd be doing his homework, and he would sit there and he would always watch me cook, and he'd always ask me, "What do you put in that?" He was always real interested in it.
Yeah, me
And
too.
so,
My dad.
yeah, he was always interested how I did it. And then he just was like in about 2016, he started cooking. He cooked me and Kim breakfast one morning. It was really, really good. And then after that, he was like really interested in cooking. And then he just started cooking. And then in 2019, I mean, I did cooking. And I still cooked for him until like 2023, but he did a lot of it. And then in about 2023, I stopped. Like I'd only make like pies and then like when we did lasagna, I started showing him how like in 2020 or 21, I showed him how I make my lasagna, and then he makes all that now, like the big stuff. I showed him how I made them and beans and bean soup and stuff like that. I did show him how to do all that, so he does it all now. But I'm not going to be making no more pies and cakes. I have not ate any sweets except since I've been diagnosed with this diabetes, except for my graham crackers in between my meals to keep my sugar right. My little graham cracker with teaspoon of peanut butter. And I've ate 6 butterscotch pieces of candy since I've been diagnosed in between when my sugar got low because I'm
Mm.
scared to death. And my doctor even said, "Now don't be scared to death to eat because if your sugar gets too low, you'll croak." And that's probably what was trying. My body was probably trying to croak this morning because I went face planted the floor.
Yeah.
Down I went. I literally blacked out. Checked my blood pressure. It was so dang low. I was like, God damn, did I die?
Oh, wonderful, Susan.
I was told today what a good cook Taylor is. Your son Taylor. Oh, what you singing in there? Oh, I got enough. Oh, yeah. I need to make this a little bit bigger before I start closing it. Sassy. She
Hey,
was so.
Melanie, after my 2 hours, do you want to go live?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess.
No,
Colin, I think Colin said, you got that bear hand. You got that bear still on your phone?
Hold on.
Let's see what Colin says because he's saying something. Well, that's just weird, Mom. All right. Whip your butt. Okay, Colin, come here. This is cute. Now you said it was different colored bear. Now he's lollygagging. That bear, I told you about a different. No, don't worry about Rosie. He's not even paying. I gotta pay attention now. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I can send it to you, and then you can.
Yeah, go ahead and send it to me. I think it's cute as can be.
what is it?
Oh, here he is now.
I
Hi,
know.
Colin.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is happening?
Oh, that's okay. Just send it.
Okay, bye.
Oh, there it is, Colin.
Oh,
There.
Colin.
I told you guys I want Rosie to make me a better teddy bear, different colors. That's cute. See?
Yeah. It's that like that one there, but different color.
Yeah, he said, yeah, that's like that one bear, different colors. What bear? You mean my puppy?
Or yeah.
See Rosie over here? She hugging the baby doll.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I just think that's the cutest thing.
Should I eat some fish?
Should you eat some fish?
Yeah.
This game there's a cop. Yeah, if you want to. You like fried fish? Well, now you're gonna fry fish, and then you ain't gonna give them none. So don't be teasing people.
Well, they might not like fried bass. I don't.
They might not like fried bass. I don't know. That's all they right.
it was so funny today. I was at Joanne's, waiting until I got to the register, and the one Chinese lady, she was so cute. She was in front of me. She was asking me about if I crochet. If I know how to do it real good and stuff. I was like, yeah. And then we were talking about the yarn. She like, it's probably from China. She was Chinese, like
She's
it's probably
probably
from
mad.
China. She said everything from China. Shit.
Where is that blanket yarn made?
In Canada. I was like, no, it's made in
Oh,
Canada. So she's like, oh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff.
In Canada.
She was probably mad.
And then I told her, order a lot from Team. Was like, don't order there. It's all shit.
Now I just keep getting notifications.
yeah, me too.
You have a markdown of this and a markdown of that because there's stuff in my cart. Get 50% saving right now. I ain't doing it. If they can't give it to me for the price that it was, I ain't doing it.
This stuff is so overpriced now. Everything I ordered before, it's probably like triple the price now.
Uh,
Like,
Yeah.
I like when prices go up because that means you have a harder time doing it.
Colin.
But it was just so funny because she's from over there. It's like it's all shit.
Like that video I made, it's like
I was laughing so hard. I was like, oh my god. But she was nice. She was so sweet.
Mama, where'd you come from up in heaven above? Oh my dear, Mama, sing it on me.
What are you talking about? You don't know? I don't know.
Let me see.
I think I can make 2 dishes out of
Cynthia,
this.
are you doing something for Mother's Day tomorrow? How about you, Susan?
I think her granddaughter's coming unless she's already there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Flip
That's right. I
something
forgot.
else.
I'll probably have to make a dinner and I'll get a dinner.
Where does it say made? Where it's made?
Where what's made? The yarn?
Yeah.
Um,
It only says this 320 Livingston Avenue South, Listowel, or Ontario. But it
oh,
made in India.
yeah,
I love
India.
India. That's my
So
favorite.
India, it's not Canada, but it's shipped from Canada, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spin Right's in Ontario.
So where's the push the big twist made at? So flat. Made in Vietnam. That's China, right?
No, it's south of China, I think.
Oh.
I like how one guy says China.
But they said on the radio when I was coming home from the store that what China's doing now, having Vietnam put a sticker on it and then send it from there, and then it's cheaper.
Oh. And also what a Chinese lady said, it's all the Chinese stuff is too much chemicals.
Oh yeah,
You want to see something really gross about China? Google gutter oil.
butter oil.
Gutter.
Chinese gutter oil.
Chinese gutter. G-U-T-T.
Oh, gutter oil.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I like it.
No, it's
What's it, what is it for? For the gutters?
Oh, this one's made in China.
Their buildings are also, they also look up tofu, bread.
I went to my son's today. We had a big cookout. One of the guys that was hitting on me.
Oh, cool.
How old was that guy?
Being a weirdo. Hmm.
Munchkin sex.
Susan.
That's wonderful, Cynthia.
Why does it take so long for oil to heat up?
Kids are coming. Nice.
The girls why it takes so long for oil to heat up.
Helen. Get on my nerves. Get on my nerves. I think I did a double. What the hell am I doing up in here? Okay, wait a minute. I know what I did wrong. Trying to close it in, and I did a. I did a. Decrease the wrong one. What?
She got she went to her son had a cookout for her, and one of the guys were hitting on Suzanne, so she said I told him in his dreams.
Go, girl. Oh no.
Give him $1. Ooh. I'm so confused.
One of the cool things about fish is that, like, unlike some other raw meats,
It stinks.
well, they don't really stink unless it's like bad or around the bunch. But the good thing about it is that unlike other raw meat, it's not covered in a bunch of like bacteria that can like kill you.
Well, I thought that.
Most
Well,
of the time, anyway.
But you
Well-
get worse when you eat fish.
you know, if it's. I don't know.
If you eat raw fish.
You got all that like salmonella and shit on.
All
Fish
right.
ain't got none of that.
Oh Lord, don't act like a father.
Mm.
No, but don't be butting in. All that stuff. Please God, Jesus Lord.
Yeah.
Jesus Lord
Oh,
said. I hope you like him. Oh, I like him. He's cool, Colin said. I would tip him $1 for the compliment. Oh,
yeah, I like it.
I'm not saying a dang thing about Tim. We play out your ears. I said, Cynthia said she would tip him for $1.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Colin, you're acting like your father, and I'm starting to sweat again. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Well, a lot of kids are like their parents.
Oh, dear God. No, do not be like your father. Ain't nobody needs to be around that.
I don't think I'll ever be as chatty as he is.
Oh, God, he's got the chatty disorder.
Call him Jabberjaw.
Yeah. You should hear my sister-in-law. She's so funny about him. Times you got to punch him in the throat and everything else. He comes up there running his mouth. She said he comes up here and tries to tell us how to live our life. I said, tell me about it.
Mm.
He thinks because he's the oldest, he can boss him around. His brother and his sister, and his brother is the same age as me,
I got
and
more text than him.
and his sister is like 8 years younger than me, and he's still trying to tell him what to do. Well, you know what I would do if this was my place, and he can't. It's just building stuff, and oh God,
He's
he is.
simpler than a creek manor.
Yeah.
You know how simple them creek manners are. I don't even know it's creek manor.
He promised his mom and dad he wouldn't be up here screaming and hollering and outside drinking and shooting his gun and talking to his invisible friends
You know,
and all this crazy stuff. And I swear he's got worse. Sticking that gun in his pants, he's probably gonna shoot something off.
he'll be like, 1 minute he'll be like, I need to quit drinking, it's killing me. Because then I'll go up and get it back.
I know. Yeah, he's a hot mess.
All night long.
All night. God, you're singing
Oh, no, no.
that song. Oh God. Oh, Colin. Oh, I know. Colin, you're acting like your father now. Stop. Oh yeah, it's a
Stella Marie, Stella Marie, Stella Marie, Stella Marie. Stella Marie song.
I guess so. I guess. I think I'm ready for my clothes to scrubby up. Scrubby dubby. In your thong? What are you talking about? Oh, your phone. I thought you said, have you seen my thong? I didn't know you had a thong.
Mm.
Honey, you're getting as bad as your dad about losing that phone, child. Now, let's see if I can find my little darning needle.
Yeah, but I'm better at finding it than you.
Yeah, he couldn't find these.
Well, I'll be freaking gosh darn. We'll freak into it. Not actually gosh darn.
Speaking of Timo, I just got another message.
No, I deleted it from my phone. I didn't. The thing was going off and off and off. I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never buy nothing off. I did Team off my phone. I just keep.
Yeah, I
Or
go on the
do.
computer.
You can't team anyway.
But see, the scary thing is because of saving your credit card info.
Mhm.
See, that's kind of scary to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't never save. I always just do it manually.
Yeah, I always do mine manually. I don't have the app. I do it manually each time, and then
Yeah,
don't
I
save
tried
it.
to delete my credit card from there and they didn't let me. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, they're wacky.
They're on YouTube.
Do I don't use a uh, I don't have a credit card. I use a debit. So if they ever do anything, they ain't gonna get much because there ain't much in there.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. 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 Yippee. Yippee. Yippee.
Yeah, a lot of people probably not gonna are not ordering right now, so they try to push all the notifications out and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All these people that I know in real life, they're saying they ain't ordering, saying they're.
Yeah, because everybody ordered because it was free shipping and it was good prices and stuff. But now they got high prices and shipping on top of it.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yep. So true. So true.
And that's the kind of the messed up thing because it's their store. They should have free shipping everywhere. Just put it on top of the item a little bit, and then I just don't like the prices. When I want the cotton yarn from that one place, it's $10 for shipping. I was like, it's cheap yarn. I'm not paying $10 shipping. No,
I really liked their yarn though. I really did.
the place
And
I saw you yesterday,
huh?
the place the website. Oh, you mean Timo?
Yeah,
Oh.
I got some from 'em a couple times, and
Yeah, but didn't it smell kind of funky?
well, it didn't smell bad. It just had a like a kind of a perfumey smell, like not really a perfume. Um, I don't know, kind of like a soap smell, like a laundry detergent, I guess, like something sizing, I guess maybe.
We have a flea market over here, and they got a store inside, and they have Indian from India. A lot of it's not really yarn. It's more like a doily. The din yarn.
So thread.
Yeah, the dread. And every time I go in there, it stinks like dirt.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe that's how they make the yarn. I don't know.
I'm gonna roll these paper towels out this place. I can't in a moment here. Mom won't have it and put it on the plate. So
Colin, that was a very nice song, but it was a little crazy. I'm gonna take bang bang ling a ling a ding ding.
He is a cutie. Look, Rachel, he's a cutie.
How do you know what fish is doing?
Ah, that's cool.
Oh, he's cute.
He's almost as cute as my
He's sitting on a lily pad.
patchwork colored teddy bear.
Patchwork, Patricia.
Cute.
Oh, I'm gonna knock you out.
Oh, it smelled like lavender.
Hey, love.
Last time I got the yarn, it smelled like lavender from Timo. Wow. Yeah, they probably got the chemical smell in the probably
Mm,
sprayed with something.
yeah.
My oldest son's stepmom, her dad was stationed in Germany in World War II, and he got her the Steiff teddy
Teddy
bear.
bear. Mhm.
So I guess they're German, right?
Yeah,
Steiff teddy bear.
yeah.
And anyway, and he got her. And, well, he didn't get her. He didn't know he was going to have her yet. But anyway, he bought a teddy bear, I guess, for her mom, or whatever. But her mom gave it to her when she was little. And anyway, he also had this cutest frog, but I don't think it was Steiff. It was just made in Germany. But it was a frog, and it looked so real, but it was like a stuffed animal. And I remember when we went down there one time.
I heard the devil went down to Georgia.
Went down there. We've always been real civil with them and stuff because Adam go back and forth to visit, his dad and stuff, and they had like dinners and stuff like that, and then we'd go. But those were the cutest cutest stuffed animals I've ever seen in my life. I was like, and Cynthia sent Brenda Land a Steiff teddy bear, and I knew when Brenda showed that on her Happy Mail, it was a Steiff teddy bear, and Brenda didn't even know what a Steiff teddy bear was. I said, "Oh my God, you lucky duck! Cynthia sent you a Steiff teddy bear." She said,
Wow.
"What's that?" But if you don't collect that stuff, you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I said, "You got a Steiff teddy bear for Cynthia? That is awesome." She goes, "Oh my God, are you?" And I told her all about it, and she said, "Oh my God!" And I said, "Yeah, girl, that is very cool."
Have you heard from Brenda at all?
I talked to her a couple days ago, maybe. Was it yesterday? Yesterday or the day before? Maybe the day before. Okay, now I'm done with my scrubbing. About to tuck in this end.
Happy for the beach.
What?
Y'all mind if I pop it?
No, I don't mind if you pop and crack. Well, see, here's how I make let me show you. Here's how I make my scrubbies. Make it like a ball, and then I switch it down, and it's like double-sided, see?
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Cool. Cool. But
Yeah.
you double it up?
Yeah. Well, I crochet it, and I make it like I keep crocheting it like I'm making a hat.
Just
like,
one string?
huh?
One string?
hey Rita, how are you?
One string. Yeah, it's one string. I just crochet
Hey,
it,
Nina.
keep crocheting in the round, and then when I get it
Oh,
like
it's
that
in there, yeah.
ball, I start decreasing it, and then I decrease it until I can't decrease no more. And then I sew it in, and then I scrunch it down, and then in the middle I take a when I cut the string off, I keep going back through that center hole, and then I go up as tall as the double crochet stitch is, and I keep going in the hole, out the hole, in the hole with needle in the hole, around and around and around until that string gets too small, and then you got a double thickness,
Hmm.
and you got a scrubby like that. That's how I do them. I need to make a tutorial, and in fact, I think I do have one of it in the thing, but I ain't following no stinking pattern. And I mean, I got to make my sister-in-law. I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? I'm doing today. It's in the 90s. Getting Lord have mercy.
Breeze. Nice breeze.
Oh, no.
Oh no! Don't say it. Now I'm going to make a pink one. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to stow. Let's go. We got to grab it and we got to pull it, baby. Don't pull it. Oh, this is so snazzy. Smooth operator. Oh, Michelle, I love this thing. I'm going to start doing the pink one.
That's good. Just be real careful.
Huh?
Penguin on it?
Be careful
Penguin?
Yeah, I thought you said you thought you were gonna do
No.
with
I'm
your
gonna-
pointy object.
Now that'll.
Mama, where's home?
Hey, I just thought of something. Kim comes at me. I got this pointy object over here. You know, we got FOs, we got this and that, and I got pointy objects. Was that a wicked laugh or what?
Good. It was just in the lower 60s here, Rita. Not too bad.
Yeah, ask Alexa. Alexa, what's the temperature? 69 for us.
You know how you call your husband or wife your SO?
What's that?
Significant other.
SO.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I ain't never heard Mom say call him SO, but I have heard her a lot of times
SOB.
tell him to FO.
Oh, yes. Or an SOB.
Or idiot.
What? My sister-in-law calls her husband a dipshit. That's Kim's brother.
I call mine a douchebag.
Well, Kim gets that too.
I'm gonna yell at Mom. And go.
Yeah, I like it. I didn't have to wear a coat or anything. I just wore a long sleeve shirt and I was good.
Stella. Oh, God, here comes Seth. Ooh, I'm kind of dizzy. I know my sugar ain't hot or low. Let me check it. Hey, but did I eat when you first came on?
A little, yeah, just a couple minutes after we came on, I think.
You ate some eggs in a sandwich, right?
Yeah. I better wait. I gotta wait 2 hours after I eat. Oh.
Yep.
What you laughing at? Who was laughing? Or my hearing thing, and my brain's rattling. I don't know.
Probably.
I probably knocked them loose when I hit that chair or whatever I hit. Now this yarn, this pink yarn has the string is different than the yellow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Need to move 10. God, Colin. 9 and 10.
I can find some room tomorrow for all that yarn.
Just crochet really, really fast.
You have to make a lot of bears and stuff. I was thinking little dinosaurs because they always complain that I don't have enough boy stuff. So I'll probably make triceratops.
Wow. Well, this thing goes fast, don't it, when you pull it?
We have a couple of boiled fish.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my favorite things they got at the Mickey's.
I'll have to make a short of this with that song. You spin me right round, spin.
You work hard for the money.
Colin, no, it spins. Colin, you've got to do a song that pertains to a video. Okay, so last night Colin was playing this game. It's what's it called again, Colin?
Video game.
No, the one you were playing last night.
That's fantastic.
Death Stranding. So this person comments, as a picture of the Pope. I just love coming in and helping these small channels help their algorithm because you're not getting anywhere with your channel and your channel's so small. And then I go check out his channel. He had 3 subscribers. I wanted to say,
Wow.
really, really rude and say, you ain't even got no subscribers. So what are you talking about? But I didn't. But what a jerk. Or 30 subscribers, I think.
People always have to say something.
People are so weird. I ain't got no time for no weirdos and no jerks and mean people,
Weird jerks.
Yeah.
Just let them be and let them
Let them be. Oh, let them
be mean.
Let 'em be.
Tell
Yeah, I
lies.
mean, I don't understand. I mean, every time I see something I don't like, I usually scroll, just pass it.
Yeah.
But why do you have to stop right here and just say something mean? It's like,
Make stuff up and say things to it. Say things that don't even happen. And
uh,
I don't know. Who knows?
God.
God knows. That's
Oh,
who
a
knows.
mystery.
God knows. Nobody knows. I just love this little thing, Michelle.
Yeah.
Almost much as I love different colored teddy bears.
Yeah.
Really gonna
I think
slap
we
them.
should all make a different colored one.
Yeah, we can.
what you're gonna make one and everybody wants.
I'll try, but mine will look like it's got mental problems. I got enough. Trust me, I got enough of. I got enough of. We can do it. Enough of this yarn to do it.
Fried fish, Mama?
No, yeah, I guess. I guess I'll take one piece. Make sure you sop the grease off of it.
Yeah, I'll give you a couple.
Well, make you sop.
I'm trying, honey.
Bible, Bible. Sop that grease good, because I ain't supposed to have no greasy food.
Yeah, you can use a condom, not a condom. A tampon. You can use a tampon. Who said it with a tampon?
You can't. They show when you're frying hamburger stuff, you lay the tampon in the grease of the hamburger.
Why? I mean, what's the
But
point?
tampons are kind of expensive to do that
Oh,
stuff.
like one more.
Just use a paper towel.
Yeah, no, right? That's what I use.
Yeah.
Make
Tartar sauce?
Yeah, I guess.
Crazy.
Is it real hot?
Uh-huh.
Bring me another 7-Up, because I don't. Is it cold? Is it bones in it?
No. Fish.
Kim, please don't do anything. Give me a plate so small.
What did I do with the Sprite?
That's hotter enough. Bring me a
Did
fork.
I give you the Sprite yet?
No, and bring me a paper towel because I still see grease on it.
That woke me up.
What?
Susan said that woke me up.
Oh, I screamed. When I screamed.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the condom part.
Yeah. Or the tampon.
I wanted to say a tampon.
Susan's already had. Granny D. Susan's already had
Hi, Dee.
guys making passes at her. You don't need no.
Sexy, love it.
Give me a paper towel too, honey. And
I'm making some granny squares.
can you give me a fork too?
I'm trying.
You know how I am about it.
Unfortunate.
Right.
Rita got the same back as you, Noni. Condom part.
When the big
Oh, Rita got her bag like yours today.
Oh, did you get yours too? You must have got the same day I got mine.
Oh, the condom part, yeah.
Yours today, got mine. I
I
had to
mixed it
copy
up.
you.
Oh, thanks, Dee.
That is all right, girl. Copy me all you want. That's just that's a compliment when you.
Yours on my back.
Huh?
Oh my gosh, that's
Oh, that's
beautiful.
pretty. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
It feels like it's bigger than all the other ones, but it's the same boxes. I don't know.
Apart.
Oh my gosh,
I was
Missy.
the same age as my son. How old is your son? I guess he
That
was
was
the
my
sugar
son or
mama.
Susan's son.
Here, Susan. Yeah, we're gonna have to give some of them to grannies or something. Either that or
I guess some
dozen double eggs.
younger men are
Good looking in the purse.
attracted to older women.
What
The
milk?
one's sugar mama.
He likes some
Mhm.
milk.
Yep, sugar mama.
Sugar mama.
Yeah. Probably. Heck yeah. Don't forget some devil's eggs there.
Kimberly,
I love the devil.
I'm talking like that. Please, that's that. That's so
25. Oh,
20.
young.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he wants sugar mama sent Susan. Susan's a pretty lady though.
But
Yes,
there's
she
a,
is.
a lot of young boys. I don't know. They want older women. I don't know why.
That's
Well, they claim they get treated better or something.
yeah. That's what they're attracted to.
No, I couldn't.
Like my brother is what, 50, 53, and he likes older women too.
I mean, sometimes I go out, and then the younger boys, younger men, they always stare at me. It's like,
Because you're beautiful.
it's just weird. It's just weird. Be my son.
Yeah.
Yep. My throat is messed up today. I hope I'm not getting sick again.
Mm. Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't.
I had a feeling I was getting sick earlier, but I'm much better now.
Susan said I told my son not to show where I live. I love you.
Ah,
Yeah, what do you do if that shows up at the door? Oh my gosh.
I'm not supposed to be eating fried fish.
I kind of had a stalker who was like 20 years younger than me. One time I had to hide under the kitchen table because
Lord have mercy.
he was after me, like pounding on the door and stuff, and like, oh my gosh.
I got a stalker story, but I'll say that for when we have a private chat. It was really bad, and
Oh no. I'm running out the back door. Good idea.
Yeah, even this person that was my stalker was even at it after me and Kim got married, and it didn't end it pretty. Didn't end very good.
No.
I wish I probably should have went with the stalker.
But hey, Joanne's, they had so much yarn. They had
Yeah.
boxes and boxes and boxes all in the aisles, boxes full of yarn. I was like, and the crochet hooks. I mean, Susan Bates. I'm not buying Susan Bates, but they had boxes, like big boxes full of just single hooks laying in there. I was like, oh my God.
My
Did you
sister's
see
in
any
South Dakota.
clovers? Did you see any clover hooks?
I don't know. I didn't pay attention. I didn't see
Oh,
any
okay.
way hooks. That's
Because
why I didn't.
when I went, they had like two real small ones. Nothing I would use, so I didn't buy them.
Yeah.
I truly loved at that comment, Noni. What did you say, honey? What do you mean? Eld at that comment? What comment, babe?
It
Um,
didn't turn out well.
oh, you mean at the
Maybe, I'm not sure.
I should have went with the stalker? What are you talking about, babe? Uh, my sister's been in South Dakota where she lives. They are stocking the shelves at Joanne.
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
guess,
wow.
I guess,
Well, it's not supposed to close till the end of the month, right?
Yeah. That's when I go.
laughed
5
out loud,
days
but you're
before
saying you should have gone with the stalker.
50,
Yeah.
75% off, I'm going to get another yarn haul.
Oh,
That's what I was waiting for. But then today when I was in there, I was like, if it's really 75, there's not going to be anything left. I was like, I should do it now.
Hmm.
But see, all the people who bought it for 25 to 30% off, they probably buy their butts right now. I
yeah.
put it for 50 off.
Oh, Kim, don't do this to
Some
me.
people seem to have
Oh, Jeff,
unlimited
please.
funds and can buy and buy and buy, but
Yeah,
that's
no.
not me.
I was already feeling bad today when I bought all this stuff. I was like, ah. But then I'm thinking it's better in the long long haul because if I need blanket yarn, I don't want to pay $13 each skein.
No. And you always are using the blanket yarn, so
And I bought all the colors I usually use.
yeah.
With that lady, oh my God, I don't know what she was doing with all that stuff.
Probably gonna do like what you said. Put it
Um,
online, sell it for a fortune.
Rita's working on my back.
Oh,
Mhm.
very cool.
Almost done with it. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
Does Rita have a channel?
Um, I'm not I think she's a great supporter. I'm not sure.
Now, Rita, did you say you got your 5 below bag today, or you ordered it?
She got it today.
Ain't it huge? I didn't realize it, how big it really is. It's nice. Now, Rita, I got on eBay. I went in and ordered one of those
Baby right round.
those bars, the spinner bars that go in the hole for it on eBay.
Oh no, she don't got a channel.
It's a spinner bar, and you can put your yarn on it in the bag. I put all my cotton yarn in it. I'm gonna have I can't get all my cotton yarn. I've got a lot of cotton yarn.
Right now.
But I bought a spinner bar, and I put it in it's only got the holes in the top, but you put the spinner bar in there.
Did you see they also got shelves for it? Put them there.
Yeah. They got on eBay. They have one. It's 13. You got to order the large. It's $13 for the spinner
Yeah.
bar all the way across, but that you get free shipping and handling. So, and it's coming from I think Florida. It'll take a while, probably 5 days. But there are people that sell from. They do have Amazon sellers in there,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna go in there and check because might be an Amazon seller. But this thing that I won Michelle's
Giveaway.
giveaway, I really like it as far as putting little cakes like the. I wanted one for
Oh,
my
thank you, Suzanne.
cotton, my cotton um, cakes, and That was good. My sugar will probably be high because I'm not supposed to eat fried food. But Colin makes the best fried fish.
Mm.
Is that ordered it the same day?
Yes, I ordered it the same day. Awesome.
Nice.
Yes, they're huge. I love it.
Did you get the pink too, Rita?
I gotta wash my hands after that. I hate greasy food. I always have hated
I
greasy
saw
food.
a red one again at
Is it real big at the Dollar General,
I
Michelle?
don't think it's as big as yours.
Was your shipping $5.88, Rita? My shipping was $5.88. Well, mine come from Jefferson City, my state. Yours probably come from your. Did you order?
Oh,
You ordered
cool.
it online? I mean, I think things are more expensive than California, aren't they? Midwest, I think things are cheaper. Like shipping is cheaper. Mine
Mhm.
just come from Jefferson City. That's like an hour and a half away. Yes, I bought the dark pink. The dark pink like mine because they had a light pink too. They had
Mm.
a lighter pink and holds a lot.
Come on, come on.
My sister's got them and she's got them for laundry baskets. She loves them.
Did you eat?
Wow. Sexy boy.
Snookums, snookum, snookum, kitty, 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 kitty,
You look in the mirror or the camera? Look in the
snooky,
mirror.
snooky girl, little snookums,
Mhm.
kitty, 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 baby, kitty girl. Oh, I hope she looks at us, kitty girl,
A snake.
little snooky girl, kitty, kitty, kitty,
Yeah.
kitty, kitty,
You on the panel or in the chat have built a bear plush like me?
No, that I don't have.
snooky, snooky girl.
They're too expensive for me.
Oh, look at her. Oh, snooky girl. Hi,
I
Emily.
got the Rosalie plush. My
Snooky girl.
Valentine. See, sorry, honey.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. She looked at the camera for a minute. Snooky girl.
Hi, Emily.
Hi, Emily. How are you doing?
But one time I found Build a Bear and we brought it home and all of a sudden I hear the noise. I was like, what is the noise? There was a recording in there and there was like a recording from a military guy to his daughter.
Aw.
Oh.
I was like, oh, but that just sad, you know, it ends up in the freaking thrift store.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got a Build-A-Bear at the Goodwill, and I didn't know that it had a
Really
thing in it that made anything. I never heard of it. You know, I seen a thing on its paw, but I never did hear it.
$28.
That's crazy.
Wow, Cynthia.
I know.
Well, they could be worth lots of money. But I bought one from the Goodwill, and I always wash anytime I buy a stuffed animal, I throw it in the wash machine. I just throw it in the regular wash machine
Mm-hmm.
and wash it. And I bought this. It was a cat. It was all these really cool colors, and I just threw it in the wash machine and washed it, and throw it in the clothes dryer, you know. And gosh darn it, Pinterest, get off of my computer. Can't see the chat. Pinterest keeps popping up with all this stupid stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Told him to edit 13 for
Holy cow.
the.
I can't see what anybody's saying because why is
Oh.
Pinterest so dumb?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't have that problem.
Yeah, you got to watch out for at the post office because they'll quote you the largest price, I think.
Yeah, get that ship and print them yourself. You can. I can't get this off my computer for nothing.
What is
One reason. Pinterest popped up and I can't see the chat.
Oh.
Can't get it off my computer.
Hmm.
No matter what I do. Dang it. I want to refresh.
Did order another bag. It had a bee on it. What?
Oh. Mm.
A
Oh,
real
you
bee
have.
or-
Okay.
Hmm.
She back, she back, she back.
I can't get that
Hello.
I can't get that dang printed dang stupid Pinterest off my clothes.
Oh.
Can't get it off. Can't get it off. Making me mad, making me mad, making me mad. I don't need this. I've had fell down and blacked my eye. I don't need this, Pinterest. Get off my freaking computer. Dang it. What I hate about it. Nothing, it won't go no matter what. There's nothing laying on the keyboard. But anyway, I was trying to say
too much.
UPS told him they added $13 for the area they held. Yeah, Cynthia, honey, you got to get you your printer set up and get you do pirate ship or even just PayPal. Calculate your weight. We get shipping so cheap. It makes me mad. I can't see the. I'll have to go over here on. Well, I can't see it on there either because the stupid thing won't get off my page. Now that is just ignorant.
Hi, Avon. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Among. How are you?
Delete the app. No, Pinterest is good. I love Pinterest.
I don't
she
have
signed
this
up for
on.
pirate ship.
I don't have the app. It just
No,
pops
you
up.
don't have to. Pinterest, you don't have to have an app.
Yeah, it just pops up because I go there and look. It's like the app has popped. You know, like it pops up in the corner. But no matter what I do, I can't get it to go off. It's like right over the chat, just a little bitty square up over the chat.
On the right hand corner on the bottom, when you see your numbers, your day the hours, what time it is.
Yeah, they can't. Yeah, I've tried all that. I can't get it off that thing. It won't go. I push the thing up, all that. Can't get rid of it. It won't do anything. It won't go. Let me push this. Try to do this.
Hello,
Escape.
Ellie. Cruz.
Push
Thank you
escape.
for coming.
Okay, I got rid of it with escape.
Hi,
Okay.
Ellie.
Hey, is that Ellie I just met over at?
Cruise flock. No, I think there was a friend of mine.
Okay, I got rid of it. I had to push the escape and
She's blue, I think.
the E8. Okay, now it's gone. Darn thing. But anyway, that talking about that Build-A-Bear stuff, I bought a Build-A-Bear at Goodwill. Didn't know it had the thing in its hand. Brought it home, washed it, and I go back there and threw it in the dryer. I walk back by the dryer and I hear something go, and I thought, what in the heck? I got a ghost. I'm all excited. And I just hear this real weird noise. And I'm like, where is that coming from? So I thought, well, I don't know where it come from. I couldn't tell. And open up the dryer and pull that bear out, and it's that bear. And then I look at its paw, and
Oh, good. Good.
it got wet. And it obviously, then I figured out that it had a voice thing, and it was like got wet. And I dried it, and it went for days. Till it finally stopped. And then I'm looking through. I told my sister about it. She said, send me a picture of the Build-A-Bear. You know, some of those are worth a lot of money. And so I sent her the picture, and she goes, well, I'm going to show you something. So she sends me the picture, and she says, that one you got is Kiwi. What are you trying to prove over there? Get off your daughter. Really? $450 it's worth.
Wow.
But I killed it by washing it in the wash machine.
Oh well.
I paid $3 for it at the Goodwill, but it's really, really cute. And it's still sitting over my bed, even though I killed it, you know.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute. I got carried away here and I'm doing the wrong thing on this dish rag. Not dish rag. What is it? A scrubby. I'm so crazy. All I need is one more thing to make me crazy.
You all can drop your links and connect with each other if you want to.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Right, Rosie Posey?
Yes.
Yep.
I feel like a bloated up tick now. I mean, when you haven't ate very much for a week and then you eat a half a sandwich and 2 deviled eggs, 3 deviled eggs, and then 3 pieces of fish. They were tiny, but I feel so bloated up, I feel like I'm going to die. Oh, God, Sassy. Hear that vicious thing? That's the loudest bark I've ever heard.
I think she'd kiss you and kiss you. I don't think she'd bite.
Now, poor little thing, when I fell, she was in here on the floor and she was walking around going, she just kept she was freaking out, and Kim was like hitting her and everything. I said, please don't hit that dog. She don't understand why I'm in the floor. He's so mean. Like, get your ass out. You're gonna have to mellow out. My sister-in-law, so he's so funny. She said, yeah, I'm gonna give him a God help me. I probably got more brain damage now from hitting my head.
Intervention.
Intervention. She said, yeah, I'm going to give him an intervention. He's going to get an intervention from me, all right. She said, I'm.
Thank you, Rita.
He's so funny. Oh, so funny. God, my birds are crazy. I'm crazy. My husband's crazy.
You're all crazy.
We're all crazy. Yep.
A bunch of crazies.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy. Crazy town. Dogs are crazy. Kids are crazy.
When I went to Joanne's today, they had no cotton yarn.
No cotton yarn?
No, nothing at all. Not even one skein.
What was 12?
We was wondering if it was 12 or 16. It was 12.
What are you meaning, Colin?
It's probably what, I don't know what it is.
Crazy liver. Yeah, we all a bunch of crazy.
So you were saying about that link you gave us for that yarn place that they charge a lot for shipping?
Whoa, damn.
Yeah. I mean, if you order over 50, you get free shipping and $5 off.
Oh, okay. All right. If I had 50, I'd head over there, but
I know, that's what I was mad because
Aw.
they sent me a coupon, but they said I only get a coupon if I get $50 to $80.
Sugar jalapeno.
It's like, I'm not gonna. I just want my
Sugar jalapeno deviled eggs.
yeah.
Who said that?
Somebody.
But I mean, I think it's still cheap because that yarn I
One
wanted.
word devils.
No
It's
comment.
$156,
Actually, it's mostly me.
and if you go to Walmart buy that,
that's pretty cheap.
it's gonna be $2.
Mhm.
So the shipping is probably included in.
Well, if you had like white, you probably could dye it different colors, but
Yeah, but does it really come out a good color? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think that's why we only really. Oh,
Who's whispered?
I think that's why we only really ever make deviled
But you
eggs
can still try it.
for dinners.
But
Because if you just make them normal, you're just going to eat a whole bunch.
Yes, yes, honey.
Oh,
That's
you
why.
got red dye.
if you get like a hot pink and make it pink,
What, hot pink?
Well, the cotton's supposed to.
thank
I don't
you.
know if you should like,
Yeah, I
make it
should
into a
make
hang.
it in a hank, and
Yeah,
then
and then
I can try that. That's a good idea.
yeah.
And buy a darker pink because it's a pale pink. So
Oh,
What color you dyeing? The cotton?
yeah, I can try it.
Yeah, you
yeah.
can do it. You know what I used? You know what
Just
I
got
used to do?
a bunch of you white. So
You know
Mm-hmm.
what I used to do is do an ice dye, but you can take that Rit dye. You don't have to do like these crocheters on YouTube do it.
uh-huh.
I used to take it and put it. I didn't boil it and do it like that to get it hot or anything like that. I would take it and just do put the Rit dye. Don't even heat it up. Put the Rit dye. Take a squirt bottle, a good squirt bottle that works so that you don't have to just work yourself to death. I would just put it in warm water in a in a good squirt bottle.
Uh-huh.
Make sure I shake it up real good. Or you could also heat it up, get it up to heating, and cool it down, and then just lay the yarn out on a towel, something that you don't want to, like an old towel. Take the yarn outside on a place where you're not going to ruin something. And I took the yarn, and I've even done acrylic yarn this way. Lay the yarn out and just keep unwind it, and then take it out like this and just lay it out. Take it, pull it out. You know what I'm talking about. Lay it out like that. And then I'd take that squirt bottle and then I would just squirt it on the yarn. And then I would even do it like um, other colors. And then I'd fold it over on itself and then wring it out with rubber gloves. And it makes the prettiest yarn because it like mixes the color up.
Oh.
I've done that way before I ever even knew people dyed yarn.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
you can heat it up yarn. But when you're doing cotton yarn and stuff like that, the heat breaks that stuff down. But I mean, it's up to you can do whatever you want. You don't have to do it like you do it. But I've done acrylic yarn before and stuff like that, even before I even knew people do home dye.
I think I would do it like do my clothes, because I'm gonna
Yeah,
make
yeah,
my sweater pink. I
yeah.
take warm water with salt,
Yep. It's
fill it
warm
up
water.
halfway, put the color in, and then just
Uh-huh.
soak it.
Yep, you
Mm-hmm.
can do that. I God, we used to tie dye our clothes all the time. We were kids. We were always tie dyeing. My mom would say, "You get your hind ends outside and do that outside." We we used to always be tie dyeing our clothes. We would have like 2 or 3 pots of water going, and we would put rubber bands around, and we'd put the top of our t-shirts down in the water, and then have them one color, or we'd have our sleeve, or we would take like we went. I remember me and my sister one time we went and bought mustard and ketchup bottles, and we had dye in different ones, and we'd have the colors on them when on them, and we'd squirt. We'd have rubber bands around one sleeve, and we'd squirt the color on that side. And then we had them like in all different colors, the Rit dye in those bottles, and we'd leave them out in the sun and let them dry. God, we were always doing stuff like that. And they turned out real cool too. All doing something crazy. I remember back in the 80s and looking through the magazine and seeing those acid dyed jeans. And me and my sister said, we can do that. So we took our jeans outside and we took a spray bottle and mixed um, part bleach and part water and took our jeans out and hung them on the clothesline and squirted them down with the bleach
Oh.
bottle, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, where'd you get the acid wash jeans? I've seen that's real popular." And then I had this real cool
Yeah.
purple sweatshirt, a long sweatshirt, and I sprayed it with bleach, and it was like, kind of like turned it pink, but it was like, the acid wash. Everybody was like, "Where'd you get that?" I didn't tell them because I wanted to not give away my secrets. Always doing something crazy. You need some kind of citric acid to hold the color in, like vinegar. Yeah, I think it'll hold though with the dye. I mean, it might fade out a little bit, but
Hmm.
with
The
Rit dye,
vinegar is only for nylon and silk.
Rit dye is
Yeah.
really.
If you use cotton and rayon fabric, you use salt.
Yeah, you got to use salt. Yeah, you put
Mm.
salt in there.
But the
Yeah,
vinegar is only for nylon and silk and wool.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Anytime I've ever used Rit dye, I've always put the salt in it. I've always used cotton
Mm.
Yeah.
t-shirts, cotton yarn, but I've used acrylic and I've dyed acrylic yarn, white acrylic yarn, red heart yarn before with Rit dye. I've even done the ice bath where you use the Rit dye and you just mix up in cold water and then you put the put it in like a cake pan or a plastic thing. You spray the Rit dye on and then you put ice cubes all around it. You put it in the freezer or you lay it on top of the ice, and for some reason it sets on there. Don't leave blotches where the ice is or anything, but it dyes the yarn. It's really cool. And I read that in a magazine. God, that was over 20 years ago. In fact, me and the teachers, when we had teacher conferences, we would do stuff like that. Noni, I remember doing all that too with the acid
As it
jeans,
seems, and
Mm.
at the tie dye. That yep, that's
yeah.
a good old days. Yes, it was, Rita.
Yeah.
Sure was, honey.
Mm.
Yep.
I still do that
Hey, Snookums.
because I had a Adidas shirt and it was black, but I didn't like it all black, so I took it in the bathtub and squirted it with bleach. Now I get like orange stains all
I
over it.
like the orange. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. I was a grown woman. I was 28, 27, 28 years old, and I bought a pair of jeans, and they had, like in the knees, they had, you know how you
Hi,
buy the jeans
sweetie.
now, they got the holes in them. And I
Mm.
mean,
Would you
they
eat?
were starting to come out like that with the rips in the jeans. And my dad said, "Would come here a minute." He said, reached in his pocket and pulled out some money. He said, "I'm getting so sick and tired of you looking at them jeans with the knees out." He said, "Can't you afford a pair of jeans? And how did you rip them jeans up so bad like that?" He said, "Take this money and go buy you a pair of new blue jeans. I'm getting so tired of looking at you with them poor old torn up jeans." And I said, "Daddy, I bought them," because I had to move back in them, when Dad and I got a divorce. He said, "No, Dad, I bought them like this. This is the style now." And he said, "Well, I'll be a son of a you know what?" That's what he'd say. That's about the only cuss word he ever said. "You got to be kidding me." And I said, "No." He said, "Why in the world?" He said, "Would somebody want to wear torn up jeans?" And I said, "That's the style." And he said, "Geez, I should have had a V8." That's what he'd always say when he didn't believe it.
Mm.
It was so funny. But he was
Come
going to me a pair of jeans because he couldn't understand why. He thought I needed new jeans because I had holes in my knees.
on.
Yeah, that was his style too, way back even then, back in the 80s.
Mm.
And he said, "Take this money. I want you. I know you're working hard, but I want you to take this money and buy you some blue jeans." Oh,
I
God.
mean, some holes are okay, but now these days the whole jeans is like holes, like big
Oh, my
holes,
God.
and there's
Yes.
only strings holding it together. It's like, what is that?
Yeah.
Well, I will tell you something. I about fainted, and I wanted to say, get your old ass in there and get you some pants on, woman. I seen this woman. I know she was my age, if not older, and I swear she was as fat as me or fatter. She had on, when we went to the doctor, she was in that dollar store. She had shorts on, and her old ass was hanging out. I'm sorry to say that on your live. I hope that, and it won't get you. But she had makeup on, and when you get to a certain age and you
It's
got
fine.
wrinkles, you can't put your makeup on like you did when you were 20,
Yeah, that's right.
because it bleeds down into your wrinkles. Now, I know I dye my hair pink.
Yeah.
Yes, and a lot of you might think it's silly. But you know what? At least it just makes me happy. I ain't doing it to try to look good because Lord God knows. But anyway, I ain't putting on this big bright makeup, her and shorts, and my big old flabby booty hanging out. And she had on a shorty top, and her gut was hanging over.
Oh,
She didn't have a muffin top. The whole dang can of biscuits exploded on her. And I felt like saying, get your old butt over there to the JCPenney. It's just across the road, and get you some stretch pants. I'm not the kind of person. I'm
go
serious.
get some denim capris like everybody else.
Yes, I'm not that kind of person that want to say to somebody, you need to
Oh.
cover that stuff up. We don't need to be seeing that. I mean, I just got diagnosed as a diabetic. I didn't need to be seeing that. I was already scared to death. I didn't need to be seeing that. I was already throwing up. I didn't need to be seeing that. And then I'd already stole from the Dollar Tree. I didn't need to be seeing that. And here she come flopping out of that dollar store, and she had so much wrinkles and flabs hanging from her cooter shed that I didn't know what to do.
Oh, the dreaded cooter shed.
Nice night, woman.
Hi,
Sorry,
Mindy.
Rosie.
How are you?
Sorry, Rosie. Hi, Mindy, honey. I'm sorry for getting raunchy, but I just couldn't handle it. I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
get your doggone clothes on, girl.
I walked into Walmart today and the one girl came out and she had silk PJs on, the shorts in the half, the t-shirt kind, and house shoes. I was like, did you just roll out of bed? I was like, could never go in the store with PJs. I mean,
Oh yeah.
but she had silk PJs on. She even had that the eye mask on, you put on so it's like,
Oh my gosh.
Maybe she was going to go into Walmart and try
I
the
mean,
mattresses out.
she's cute, but I mean, you go to Walmart.
Hey, I wore my pink bathrobe to Walmart, which everybody tells me that don't look like a bathrobe. That looks like a coat. I've wore it to Walmart before, but that was because I had come from the no, not the land down under. Colin, would you behave? From the land down under. I come from the land. No, when I went to the emergency room and I wore to the emergency room, it's this cold outside. We had to go by and get medicine. But, but Lord have mercy.
Oh boy.
But that one old gal, there's this gal on YouTube, and she's real cute, and she's this Spanish lady, and she wears these little short dresses and she dances. I don't know if you've seen her. I just love her to death. I think she's really, really cute. And I admire her. She has these real cute little dresses and stuff, and she's really in good shape, and everything, but she's real funny. But she gets out there and she dances and stuff. But that gal I seen in the dollar store, I was about to cry. I was embarrassed for her. Hello, Catherine.
Hi, Catherine.
How
Hey,
convenient.
Catherine.
Right, must be nice. Rolling out of bed and going to the store.
Yeah.
No, I could never.
Yeah, maybe she was going into Walmart to try out the mattresses. You never know.
Hmm.
I don't know.
What minute
But
work?
like I said, she looked like she just rolled out of bed, put her house shoes on, and went shopping.
Ah,
Oh man.
I remember going up to pick Colin up for school at school, and there would be these girls coming out of school, and they have their furry house shoes on. I'm like, surely them girls didn't go to school all day in their house shoes. They were house slippers. And I'm thinking, surely not, but I guess so. And
It was just
I
funny.
was like, "How did they were those girls?" He said, "I don't know what you're talking about, Mom." I said, "I saw these girls. I mean, I've seen a whole bunch of them. They would be coming out with their house slippers on. I'm like, what in the world?" Lord have mercy.
Working on some granny squares, Catherine.
What you working on, Catherine, honey? I'm working on some
Baby!
I'm finally coming up. Y'all probably about to leave, aren't you?
We got like a
Man,
30,
I'm here for
35
long
minutes.
haul.
Huh?
We're here for the long haul.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Good. I got company then.
Hmm.
I've been about to just nod out.
Don't nod out.
Gotta get the snake lips.
Them
Yeah,
snake
it's
lips
been a while since
stuck
I
in it.
greased up the snake lips, so you know
I better grease mine up too.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it for y'all.
Mhm.
So when I give you a
Oh.
little sugar on the jaw,
Yeah.
little sugar on the jaw, little sugar on the jaw.
Whew. Was
Okay,
you down when I had my temper
bang.
tantrum? I threw my temper tantrum about that lady. I mean, I just couldn't take it. I was like, what in the
I
world?
missed it.
Making
What
him
happened?
keychain.
About the lady
Not
did in
ask.
the Dollar Tree the last time Dollar Tree, and she was she's my age, and she had on short shorts, and her old cheeks was hanging out, and I just
Oh,
didn't want to
my.
look, but you know how you see you can't not
Can't
look.
not see it.
Can't not
Yeah,
look.
something you cannot ever not
Did
see.
you
You know.
get caught looking or what happened?
Oh my Lord! I was like, girl, I didn't know her from Adam, but or Eve or whatever. But
You
Lord,
said something to her?
no.
Oh.
But I wanted to say that there's a J.C. Penney across the street. Go buy you some clothes to cover that up.
Get you some drawers, woman.
And that booty and everything was hanging out, and she just had
Was she
slits
a
in them
big
shorts.
woman?
Yes, I swear she's as big as me or bigger. And everything was hanging out every which
That's
way. And
really what you don't want to see. It ain't so bad when they not big, but
cover
when
it
they
up.
big.
I mean,
Right? I can't cover up enough,
I know.
Yeah.
Especially in the summertime. I used to love when I had good arms, good
Oh, I
toned
never
arms. I
liked
used to
staying on
love
fire.
wearing sleeveless stuff,
Mm-hmm.
And when
Yeah, I
it's so
used to have.
doggone hot and you can't, I just can't because I even hate wearing short sleeves because of
Oh,
my
I never wear
arms.
I never wear the short sleeves. I wear the same kind of clothes all year long. 3/4
I
length
wear
sleeves.
most of the time, even if it's long sleeves and even if it's wintertime, I'm always shoving them up to my elbow.
Yeah, I always wear the 3/4 length sleeve shirts and winter, spring, summer, and fall.
Yep. In the summer and in the fall, love them all. Love them all. That's a little Goose Creek symphony.
Mm-hmm.
I like the bluegrass music.
Y'all ever heard of Goose Creek Symphony? Y'all need to listen to them.
I'll have to check it out. Goose Creek.
They go way back to the 70s.
Mm.
All of the boys was peeping through the cracks of John Lee Allen's old rundown shack. Kissed his girl and made her cry. Give him a piece of a cherry.
I'll check them out.
More
Goose neck.
than killed in a robin. They say that the world is one big problem. I got one to tell you now. I can't find my Guernsey cow.
Oh, I'm gonna check that
I
out.
didn't write no constitution, but I got one big solution. Drink a little wine, pick a little blues, sit on the back porch. No, I got that wrong. Pick a little blues.
Are they bluegrass? Or are they just?
Yeah, it was kind of southern rock, bluegrass. Yeah,
I gotta check it out.
they had one called Beautiful Bertha.
You know,
Weighed 200 pounds, and that's a lot of meat. Oh yeah, Beautiful Bertha.
God, I weigh 2 pounds. I think I was skinny.
Yeah, 200. That was 50 pounds ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think I was as skinny as a rail.
Susan, Cynthia. Y'all never heard
Oh.
no Goose Creek? Look it up, look it up, look it up.
My dang water and eyeball.
I tell you, my eyes have been weepy, 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 especially the right one. But both of them, I guess it's this lovely pollen.
Yeah.
It's getting me and Grape Nuts. Grape Nuts been all stopped up.
I eat grape nuts.
Still yarn people.
Who came up with that name?
Great
We did.
nuts.
Who came up with a name?
Me.
You.
It fits him very well.
What color? What color is
It's
what?
your lipstick. I don't know.
My lipstick? Who the heck knows? Snake greasing.
Ain't got no name.
Vesper.
Need a fan on. Getting a hot
Oh,
flash.
Vesper. You have heard of it, Susan? Yeah. They were they were like in with like Charlie Daniels and
Mm.
groups like that. Leonard Skinner.
We used to walk to the river to go swimming, and we'd sing that. Everyone down Georgia was looking for a soul to steal.
Soul to Steal.
And then
Mhm.
we were singing out real loud. And one time we had to walk by the old, we call it the old folks apartments, but they were apartments for the old folks. But we should, we're kids, we're
What
dumb.
nice.
And
Wasn't
what?
PC to call it that, right?
Yeah. But anyway, we walked by one time. We were all singing real loud, and this lady, she was kind of mean. Well, no wonder, because we was always walking by and singing real loud. But we wasn't doing anything, we didn't think we
Yeah.
was doing anything wrong. And she came out one day and she said, "If you stupid," called us every name in the book, "if you stupid kids don't stop, I'm taking my nap. If you don't stop singing every time you walk by here, kids are going to be sorry." And so
Well,
we
dang,
just,
you could have been cussing and stuff. She should have been glad y'all was singing.
yeah. And so we just kept on singing and kept walking and paying attention. Next, rocks come wailing at us. I'm telling you,
Oh my
that
gosh.
town I grew up in, all we people did, we just threw rocks all the time. And anyway, yeah. And then she said, "And I know every one of your names, and I'm telling your dad."
Did
And
she?
yes. And Dad said, "What did you do to Miss Winters?" And I said, "Nothing, Dad. We were just walking by there singing. The devil went down to Georgia."
Oh, Junior said I lost my Guernsey cow. What color was it? I don't know. What color is? Probably Guernsey is.
Yeah, they're reddish brown and white.
I don't know. What's the black and white ones?
Holstein.
I don't know my. Huh?
Holsteins.
Holstein, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I grew up on a dairy farm.
Oh, okay.
She's Miss
Well,
Wisconsin.
out.
A Guernsey cow, is that a milk cow or a?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shell is Miss Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm. Well,
That's
at
my
least up
first-
here it is, yeah.
That's my first husband called me because I, breastfed our child, and my cousins thought I was the most horrible thing in the world for doing that. That is just so nasty. Me and my cousin
Nasty.
Deborah,
That's not nasty.
my cousin Deborah and my cousin Peggy, it was like it just had come back in style right when we did it, like in 1983. It, like, for a while, women had been giving their baby the bottle for a while, at least around here. And they just, oh God, I can't believe you're going to let that kid nurse. That is so nasty. That's what the hippies do.
What?
And
Nursing, breastfeeding?
yeah, that's what they were. That's how my cousins and everybody.
Man, I'm the biggest advocate for that. There is
I know, this
nothing
was back in
better
83.
for mama
when
and baby. And
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you don't have
me
to
too.
buy formula. And when
I know.
babies drink out of bottles, that sucking opens up the eustachian tube, and that's why a lot of babies
Yes.
get ear infections and stuff.
Mm.
Milk
Well, now
does
it's
it.
different. Now it's different. My mom, she never did do us. She never did breastfeed
Yeah,
us. She always,
no, when we came along, bottle was the thing to do.
Yeah.
yeah. And but I remember my sister-in-law. I mean, they all were just really shocked that I was breastfeeding, and it was coming back in style because, like in the 70s, it seemed like everybody was. I never knew anybody that was breastfeeding.
Yeah.
And I remember my cousin Tammy, though, she had breastfed, and she said, and I thought, I'm going to do what's best for my baby. And I said, well, I'm going to breastfeed my baby. Well, then three of my cousins were pregnant at the same time. They just thought I was awful. And I remember I'm in the doctor's office, and I went you go 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever it was. And I'm sitting there, and I had a blanket up over me, and I, had a button-up
Do
shirt,
your
and I
thing.
had pulled up. Nobody saw nothing, and everybody was like looking at me like that and just talking,
Yeah, I
jabbering.
always had a blanket, and there ain't nothing ugly
No, there's
about
nothing wrong
that.
with it. And the nurse
The
came
most
out, the
natural thing in the
receptionist.
world.
Yep,
Mm.
and the receptionist came out of the thing there in the little
Told
glass
you
thing, and
had to quit.
she asked me. She said, "Could you please go in the bathroom or go out to your car? It's bothering the
The
other patient."
bathroom is
Oh
gross.
gosh.
Yeah.
Feed your
And I said,
child.
"No, I will not." I said, "No, I will not." I said, "There is not a sign on the wall or anything that I cannot breastfeed my child. I will not go to my car, and I will not go to the bathroom."
You know, every
I,
place I think should have just a tiny little room with a couple of rocking
Mhm.
chairs for
Yep.
mamas to nurse. But
Well,
I
nowadays they
think
don't think
now
one.
it's not a thing. Like
Yeah, now it's
everybody.
not.
Yeah.
Mhm. I'm okay with it too. Breastfeeding. I mean,
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
cover it up, but when you go on Facebook right now and you go to the shorts, they're flunking the boob out and feeding the babies right there.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, but I don't even mind that if they're doing it for
mm.
the right reason. If
Yeah,
it's
but
like
if
an
you put it on social
educational
media,
thing.
that's just
Jenny, my
yeah.
daughter-in-law, she had, she had her registry thing, and
Mhm.
uh, I went on there, and I went on there and bought every single thing on her registry, not to be a big shot or anything, but I wanted to make sure she got everything. And everybody kept going in there. They said when they went to her shower, "Well, that's who bought all the stuff." Well, um, she all these things. I'm like, boogie wipes. I'm like, what? Good Lord, they got everything now. They never had these things when I had babies.
Mhm.
Well, anyway, she's
Yeah,
here one
like
day, and
warmer for the butt wipes.
oh yeah,
That's a
when I
good
worked in
thing.
daycare.
That's a really good thing because little baby be like,
Well,
Yeah.
when I worked in daycares, we couldn't use those because warmth caused bacteria, and they told us some one mother had come in and brought
Breastfeed.
the baby wipe warmers, and then
That's nice.
with the thing they wouldn't let us use them because warmth causes bacteria, so we couldn't use it. But no,
oh,
Jenny was sitting here one day, and she had this little apron thing that wasn't like a blanket, but it had like little openings up here at the top, but you couldn't see anything. Well, anyway, so she's sitting there on the couch, and Silas was asleep, and she pulled up her little apron. And I thought, what? I said, "What are you doing?" He's asleep. And all of a sudden, I heard bump, 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 this weird noise. And I said, "What are you doing?" She said, "I'm pumping my milk." And I died laughing. I said, "Oh, that's what you're."
oh.
Yeah, I'm like,
When I didn't have an electric one. I think electric ones were available, but I just had one of the. I may have had an electric one later on, but I had a hard time
Mm.
hand expressing my milk. But one thing, one manual thing I had looked like a darn bicycle horn or something with just a
oh yeah,
bulb. And you had the bulb. It was like 50 years to get a couple of drops. I'm just like,
Mhm.
shoot, I can't
well,
do
there's a way. I won't say here on the thing, but there's a way to get it where your milk production is good. But
Yeah,
uh,
well, like even getting in a warm shower and stuff.
yeah, but that
Yeah.
was so funny when Jenny was doing that, and I was like, I said, she said, I said, "Why is it so loud?" And she said, "Probably because I'm." She said, "Granny, it's just like it's on all, just like in a dairy farm. They put those on all the
Yep.
cows." And I was laughing my head off. She said, "Do you want to see?" And I said, "No, that's your body. No, I do not need to see. I do not need to see." She
I
said, "Come
remember
on."
trying to do it at work on my, I was a teacher, so I was trying to do it on my, when did we ever have a break? I'm trying to think now. Oh, when the kids would go to like music or somewhere else. So I'd be behind, I'd lock my door and I'd go behind a bookcase, where nobody could see me from the door, from the window or anything. But it was tough. But by
Yeah.
that time, Hannah was about 7 months. So that's when she got the teeth and started biting me and pulling back. I said, "We done. We done. You done."
Hmm.
But it was sad.
And the more
I was
nervous you
even
are,
sad about after I had the baby because I loved the way. Well, Hannah didn't move. She slept the whole ding dong time. We had to go and have regular ultrasounds to make sure she was still alive. But Lindsay would
oh,
like to see them, you know. And I missed that feeling. It was so cool
Yeah.
after they were
um,
born.
my kids were they never.
Catherine, 5 of them. Wow, you go,
Yeah,
girl.
that's great.
Yeah, I never had a pleasure. The kids didn't. I tried and tried, and they wouldn't latch on. I was like, okay,
Well, Colin, I had
My
a
first time, Lynn's and I, we couldn't. I
yeah.
read all the Leche books and all the stuff, and I was putting the lanolin cream on. Well, that was the trouble. I could handle wool and stuff now, but that's a byproduct of wool, I think. And
Hmm.
yeah, it
putting
is.
it on my nipples, it just made them crack and bleed and everything. It was awful.
Oh, that right at first did all that cracking and bleeding
He
is the
cried, I
baby.
Hmm.
cried, and
Yeah,
then get
the doctor said,
mastitis. Isn't that what they call it when they get
"Yep,
so
Oh man.
engorged?
yeah,
Oh,
mastitis." And then I said, "Oh God, and it's cracked and that won't hurt the baby. Just go ahead and do it." And I
Yeah, but
really
it hurts me.
it was hurt me. I remember Colin was a week old, and he was one day he just cried and cried and cried, and I kept feeding him, and he was crying and crying and crying. And Kim came home from work, and we only had one car, and I said, "Kim, we got to take this baby to the hospital. Something's bad wrong with him." I said, "He eats, and then he screams, and he screams, and he screams, and then he'll eat. He only shuts up to eat." And he was a week old. We went to the emergency room, and who's the nurse when I went in? His cousin Harvey. And I'm like, "Oh God."
no.
And I had to, he said, "Nora," he said, "I'm the only nurse on duty here in the emergency room." He said, "But I'm going to have to look at your breast, hate." I said, "Oh God." Because it's her cousin, her Kim's cousin. So anyway, I said, "I don't know what's wrong with this baby. He's just crying. What's wrong?" He looked him all over, and he's a FNP, a nurse practitioner. And so anyway, he said, "Well, honey," he said, "your milk hasn't let down yet." I said, "After a week?" And he said, "Yeah, he's not." And that I remember when I had Adam, they gave me glucose water.
Gosh, that's a
Mm.
long
They
time.
That poor little guy was just getting that, whatever it's called, that zirconia,
Colostrum,
chlorostom. Yeah.
which is supposed to
Anyway,
be really good, but I'm
yeah,
amazed your milk didn't come down in
yeah,
a week.
yeah, and it was a whole week. And so anyway,
So you had to substitute with.
well, I hadn't been giving him anything because when I had Adam, they gave me bottles of glucose water. After I breastfed him, I would give the glucose water in a little bitty bottle, like little 2-ounce bottles, make sure they got something in their system. Well, when Colin was born, they didn't do that. So I
Mm.
thought, well, the doctors know what they're doing. Maybe you know how things go in and out, how they do different things. So he said, "This baby is hungry." So he weighed him, and he said, "How much did he weigh when he was born?" Because babies do lose a little bit of
They
weight.
always lose weight right after. Yeah.
Well, he lost a whole pound, and I'm like, "Oh my God." And so I felt like such a failure. So he got
Even
a went and got
that's not unheard of, though.
yeah. Well, he went and got a
But
bottle of that
yeah.
glucose water, and that poor baby went to suck and grab that bottle, and he had his hands up there, and he was going like that, and I felt so
Mhm.
terrible. I felt so terrible. So he said, "Nora, do you have a breast
Yeah,
pump?"
but
And
you
I said,
couldn't
"No."
know. Yeah.
He said, "Do you have a breast pump?" And I said, "No." But see, when I had Colin, my sister said, "We need to have you a baby shower." I said, "No, I don't believe in that."
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Because where I come from, when you had one child, when you had your first child, you had a baby shower, and we
I
didn't believe in
did. I
having
had a
another.
shower with both mine because they were like 8 years and 11 months between the two.
Mine were 11
And
years
they
apart.
different sperm donors, so
Yeah, mine were different sperm donors too. Mine were 11 years apart, but that's just how we are in my family. We don't do baby showers more than once. But
yeah.
anyway, my sister
Yeah, a
said, "Well,
lot of
you."
folks don't.
Yeah, a lot of folks. So she said, "Well," my sister said, "Well, you. It's been 11 years. Let's have one." I said, "No, I'll buy whatever I need for my kid and whatever." And because with Colin or with Adam, I expressed the milk by myself, with my hands, so I didn't get one. So, but they gave me one, a manual one from the hospital, So I went home and God, I felt so bad. So he also gave me some samples of baby formula to get, uh, for me to until I got to the store. So after that, when I would feed Colin, I started pumping that up, and I started. No wonder poor little fella got so fat. I I would breastfeed him one feeding and formula the next, and breastfeed one and formula the next.
Well, you wanted to make sure because you weren't.
I was
You know,
scared to
that's
death,
the
and
thing with breastfeeding. Unless you're getting
yeah,
them weighed, or you can tell when you're getting drained too.
yeah.
Because
And
Mm.
I
I
was
know it's
scared.
all
I
about the
cried.
margin.
I went home that night and I cried all night, and I was praying and walking the floor and felt like I had committed the biggest sin against God and my child, and I was hormones was
Honey,
crazy.
you didn't know. You didn't know.
I know, but I felt so bad and crazy, and I
Yeah.
just sat there and rocked that baby and said, "I'm so
Normal.
sorry." I felt so terrible. I hated myself,
Mm.
and I just felt like the. I still tell Colin about that, and I feel so bad. And he's like, "God, Mom, let it go. I'm 30 years old."
Get over here in my lap, boy, and put us in your mouth.
Poor little guy. And I still call him poor little guy, but he's just so good to me, and he gets mad at me sometimes. But poor kid today, when I fell on the floor and face planted,
Oh
he and I
no.
didn't. My blood sugar was like it was either 56 or 60. I can't even
What
remember.
is going on with you, Noni? You need to get to the doctor and find out why it's
I was to
bottoming.
the doctor. I got the diabetes. I was diagnosed with
Well, I
diabetes
mean, I
last
know
Friday.
that, but it shouldn't be dropping down that low.
Well, I woke up. What happened is I woke up this morning and I had to pee so bad before I could get anything in my mouth. I checked my blood sugar, and now I know yesterday morning it was either 56 or I know
But
the
are you
56.
eating something like I was saying? You eating something at
Yeah,
right before you
I'm
go to
doing
bed?
the yeah.
Graham
But see,
cracker,
yeah,
peanut butter.
graham cracker peanut butter. But what I did is I just woke up, see, and I checked my blood sugar because they told me to check it when I first wake up. So it was either 56 or 60. I know it was one or the other, but then I
So
passed
you
out.
were going to the bathroom when that happened.
But I had to pee so bad, and I thought I was going to pee on myself, even though I had my panty liner thing on. So I stood up, and the next thing I just kind of didn't know nothing, and
Love you too, Junior.
I just fell over. I just fell over. I hit my face
Love you, Junior.
Have you, Jay?
either
Hmm.
either on the I don't know. I sent Michelle and them a picture of my face. I knocked it off, and I had to call
Yeah.
the fire department again.
Mm.
But God, I'm so crazy. I'm telling you. But I've ate good tonight. I
But
had a
it
half
shouldn't.
sandwich.
It shouldn't. Something's going on. You need
Yeah,
something.
well, I'd been all night without any food, and you know,
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
but
you
it
gotta
still
eat more
shouldn't be
often.
that
and
low.
trying to do the three meals, and I have done the graham crackers. Timmy helped me with that. But what
I
it was just for me
the
going all them hours without anything in my
Peter
stomach.
got that. My
Mhm.
son too.
I should have sat there till I got a teaspoon of peanut butter in
well, they
me.
told you to write down all your
Yeah, I'm doing
what
all
you
that. Yeah,
eating, all the
yeah,
stuff.
and then I've
Like
got they
when you
give me.
take your insulin and how much and all that stuff.
Well, I don't take insulin. I take a pill. It's the
Oh,
same thing.
okay.
It's the same thing that's in that
It's not
Ozempic.
metformin though. It's something else, right?
Yeah, it's glimmerprid. It's the same thing that's in that Ozempic, and I don't even get hungry, but I still feel even though at least the going number one has slowed down peeing. But
Well, I take 2 Lasix a day because of my funky cold edema.
yeah, I'm supposed to take Lasix, but they told me that I can slow down on it now.
Mm.
It
Since I'm
cold
taking that.
edema.
Yeah, I keep my feet up all the time on a
I
footstool.
don't, but I should. But I wear these compression hose. They tight as Dick's hat band. But I need to go, and they're 2 parts. It's like you got the knee sock, and then you got the one that goes all the way up to your thigh, and then there's like a bike short. But
Uh-huh.
I
Mm.
ain't been able to wear those in some time because of all the weight I've gained.
Colin's got
Mm.
some that I really like. they're not real tight on the feet. But since I got the
Yeah,
neuropathy,
I had
since
to
I've had
cut the toes out because it was tight as hell.
oh, I got those ones that are for the feet that are
The
um
toes are out.
the toes are out. But I put but I can't find them. I put them away somewhere and I can't find them. And
Yeah, I buy a couple pairs a year because well I use them or when I wash them they look funky afterward or
yeah, I got to get
These
me.
were way expensive. I went to
mm,
they do like physical therapy and stuff too, but they also handle like people with edema and lymphedema
mhm,
and all kinds of stuff. And you go, I went for like 6 weeks, but it's been like 2 years ago.
mm,
And had my legs wrapped like so many times a week. I mean, they wrapped them with gauze and they'd get tighter every time. So it
Yeah,
would mash all the stuff out, all the
my
fluid out.
feet,
And
my
then
feet
once you
don't
got them
swell.
to a certain point, they measured me. I mean, from toe to all the way up to thigh high. And then they made those custom, they were made in Germany and they were like way expensive.
mm.
I
My feet
so
don't
felt bad
swell.
about cutting the toes out of them, but I got 2 pairs, but I need to do that again.
Yeah, my feet don't never swell up. In fact, my feet are really
Blackberry
tall.
is very good.
Because
We found blackberry preserve in the dumpster. In the
what you find
dumpster.
blackberry preserves. Oh, yum.
In the dumpster.
Yep.
Wish
Dumpster
me luck,
diving.
girls. Speaking of getting up and going to the
Diver.
commode, and
Yep.
Kim moved my rollator out of the way. And I just, when I stood up, I had just went to reach for that thing, that rollator to go to the bathroom. What I call
And it
rollator, and
didn't
that's
have the
what.
brakes on, so it went flying.
Well, it had the brakes on it. I reached
Oh,
for it. What I did is I turned the brakes. It had the brakes on. Well, I knew the brakes were on. I bent down to turn them off, and I stood up and went to put my hands on it. And the next thing I knew, I'm sitting in the floor, and it was way out from me, and I was sitting up. I was raising
Mm.
myself up into a sitting position, and I thought,
mhm.
and everything. My computer was off my table. My yarn was all over the floor.
So you blacked
Bottles,
out?
yeah. Everything was.
But your
I didn't get
blood
dizzy.
sugar was
Didn't
so
get dizzy
low.
or nothing. Yeah, my blood sugar was too low, and everything here on my table, fingernail
That worries
polish,
me, Ray.
remote
You need to
controls, my
have
phone.
something. Noni, do you do this like something that you could eat before you even get out of bed?
Oh, pictures on.
Like just a
Yeah, I got
little.
peanut butter. I got peanut butter and disposable spoons right here. But like a
Uh-huh.
dummy, instead of doing that before I even got up to go pee, but I had to pee so bad I couldn't even. I had to go
Yeah,
so bad I couldn't even
Mm.
take time enough to
I
get me a teaspoon.
understand.
But
Yeah, I
I
understand.
had to go so bad I thought I'm gonna pee all over this chair and then I'll have a mess. And then down I went.
Girl, you need to just get you some Depends like I got. Don't
I
fool
can
with
get
them
them big enough to fit my big butt. They'll fit me,
little
but they won't go
straps.
up. I'm
That
very
is
high waisted.
crazy. Cause
I'm
the ones I get are extra large and they fit me, which is crazy because I'm like a 3X. But
well, I got I'm so high waisted I can't get them to go up high enough. I've had them
oh,
before, but I do got
Mm.
the assurance pads, and they go to my belly button all the way around to the top of my crocodiliac. But
Mhm.
I would have been okay. But then
acadilly.
stubborn crocodiliac. That's what we call it, or the chimney. Okay, here I'm getting up, girls. I'm gonna feed them crazy birds because they're acting like they're starved to death. I just fed you birds about 5 o'clock.
They
No, I
supposed to
haven't.
be in the bed. They supposed to be asleep. Tuck them little
Covered up.
heads under them wings.
Yeah.
They're covered up, but you think they're going to be quiet? No.
That bag is getting more and more beautiful.
Thank you.
Silly things.
Let's see. Oh, it is pretty. Coolness.
Yeah, I love
Yeah, I
that.
like that. I like
Oh,
that.
this
I
is
like
nice. I mean, on the skin it doesn't look nice, but then when you crochet with it, it's like perfect.
Yeah.
I need to make some of those.
It has kind of a nautical look to it.
Yeah.
Sure does.
But you know what I don't like? If you use yarn, you take it from the inside, and then sometimes you get black spots on it. Like I have
Oh.
like
Start.
black
Can you go
spots.
from the outside? Get you one of these, girl. These are
Nah,
the best things.
it's-
The wool genies. They
I
work
gotta
like
make me one. I think I got a
great.
peck board over here. I can hook something up to.
Hmm.
Well, these really do work real well, and they're not that costly.
Yeah, but I know me. You know, I buy it and then it just sits around like everything else.
This
Girl, if
the
you
one
ever
I got
used it
for
one
really
time,
works
you'd
well
see
for
how
the
good it
cones.
works.
I don't have cones. I mean, I got
Oh, you
those,
don't have cones. Oh.
but I think they would be too heavy.
Oh.
Well,
And
I got extra magnets to make mine strong.
I don't think blanket yarn would
This
work
is
for me.
crazy. All the ones I'd gotten before, the magnets were strong enough, but not for this one. But I just bought some little tiny
Yeah, and think about
magnets and
Romy
added
D.
some more.
I would put that one on it. It would fall right off.
Yeah, I bet you could get it on there.
No, it would be too heavy for
You
that
think
little.
it's too heavy? Oh.
I don't know. You might be surprised. I can just try.
He said your little ball is falling off. You don't think that would fall off?
Hmm.
I don't know. It's okay.
Well, those don't like flip around. The cones like flip around on me, so that thing really helps with those.
Mm-hmm.
I think I wouldn't use it.
Pocahontas, Arkansas. You want the
Thank
weather,
you,
Junior?
Suzanne.
Did anybody find it for her?
I don't have Alexa. That works anyway.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What? Oh, dang it. I gotta turn it up. Hey Siri. What's the weather in Pocahontas, Arkansas?
It's currently cloudy and 64 degrees in Pocahontas, Arkansas.
64 degrees. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
How polite.
Sometimes it's don't mention it. Said your high was 72 today. Also.
You get your pretty carcasses to sleep now. Had it with you. Silly things.
Snooky.
Silly bird. Whew.
Made it.
I sure do like my poker. That's what I call it. My spinner. My poker. Because you know who's going to get poked with it is Kimberly Darrell. He's going to get
What are you
jabbed.
talking about?
Huh? I'll show you. I won it from Michelle's $1 million giveaway.
Dang, I missed a $1 million giveaway.
No, you were there, I think.
Oh,
It's
it came all apart. What's happened here?
Uh-oh.
Let me fix it. I gotta stick it in the hole and you put it on the thing and there you go.
Oh, ain't that cute?
Yeah, and you just go
Like a teeny tiny, I call them yarn butlers. But they kind of work on the same order as this, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Look how sharp that is. And Kim will get poked. If he don't behave, I'll jab it into him. And I will.
That
be
would
glad.
go up the cornholio.
That's right. I was thinking the same thing.
Julio.
He better be on his best behavior. But if I don't know, he's on everybody's hit list. My
Yeah.
sister-in-law,
Ruh-roh.
my mother-in-law, he's always on the hit list.
How come?
Because he's
That's all he
naughty.
does. Annoys everybody, bosses everybody around, tells everybody how all of his siblings, all of his brothers, sister, everybody.
Hmm.
He tries to run everybody's life.
Marker.
Thank you, Jesus Lord. I dropped it. That time I dropped it.
No, you were there too, Rita.
What happened?
Oh, wow. Look at that.
It's a
Huge.
little like an amigurumi, but it's a
Oh,
it's
that's a
strawberry.
strawberry.
Very cute.
Oh, you made that?
No, I got them from Darn Good Yarn, I think.
Oh, cool.
I made
Probably been a while.
You know what that man will do? He'll come in and say, "Where'd you get that? I can make that for free." I'm gonna say, "Well, if you
Yeah,
can't."
that's what he told us last week, but
Yeah, I did. He did. You know what I'm gonna say? If
See,
you
I made
can't-
made a little mushroom,
Oh, what thing you were
Oh,
just showing?
cute.
Oh, that is darling.
and I put a
Look
little.
at that little jar too. That's so cute.
For some
Yeah.
reason, I can't get it.
Somebody made me, and I can't even remember who just. And I was just
I
sent
made a
this.
little
the
Oh,
other
that's
day.
cute.
Oh,
Yeah, I would have thought the top would have been a little bit, but it's cute.
I made a little
Yeah.
ghost with a little charm.
It's a like keychain, but I'm gonna use it for a bag charm. Oh, that's a cute little ghost. I got a big one somewhere behind there,
I'm gonna have to file up here.
and I actually made that one.
Cute,
Most
cute.
of my Ammies are stuff people made, other people made. I made Frankenpickle.
Frankie.
Franken, I was trying to make a pickle, and his head turned out flat, so I just called him Frankenpickle. Made him two different colored
That's
eyes.
so cute.
He's got a
Cute.
little star on his head, and his
Yeah.
boat on the side.
Very cute.
That's Frankenpickle. And I did make another regular, and Sunita gave me one. This is Dilbert.
Dilbert.
Dilbert got a shawl on. Ah!
Uh-oh. Dilbert hit the dirt.
Dilbert got a shawl on.
Yeah, he's cute too.
Yeah.
And this is the one Sunita. This is fancy. She be fancy. She got a fascinator on.
Oh, she's a fascinator. She's an English pickle.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's an English pickle. I'll just
Hmm.
hammer that in because the peg fell out.
Those were the
And then
pickles on
I
parade.
showed you this. Sunita made me this.
Oh.
Pickle.
The coronation pickles.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then that, I could show y'all this too, but Fritzy B or whatever her name is.
Fritzy bee. Fritzy bee,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
the little caterpillar.
I
It's
think
a
series
ladybug.
from Apple phones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Series from Apple. Mm-hmm. Series on my iPhone and iPad.
Yeah.
Apple
We had-
stuff.
We had Siri on. I had
Thank
Apple.
you, Rita.
I don't know. I don't have Siri or Alexa.
Thank you.
If I need to know something, I go to the computer.
What is on Android? Is it Cortana or is that no? Cortana's on. I don't know. I don't have
I've
it.
never heard of Cortana.
Cortana is on Android. I think I don't
I
have
think
it.
well, my phone with my Android, it's Google.
Oh, call it.
What's Alexa? Just Amazon?
Alexa is Amazon. She's the Amazon. But we had. God, my Amazon's 9 years old. You know how many times I tell the president off a day?
Girl,
I was
I
telling
bet
Tina
not as much as I do.
I was telling Timu off today. I was telling everybody off today. I was telling my husband off today. I was telling everybody off.
Mm.
Well,
Anyway,
you just had a bad start to your day, falling out right first thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
falling out.
Yeah.
Anyway, but Colin, what really shocked me is Colin's always had Apple iPhones. He didn't want it. He didn't
I
have
love
cell phone.
my iPhones. I've had iPhones for ages.
Yeah. He didn't have an iPhone or didn't even really have a phone until
I
he
like
was.
my iPad too.
Yeah, I got iPad.
The only thing I don't like about the iPad is with Hobby Bingo, and it's just been like in the last few months, and other people have said this too, and they are aware, they know about it. Hobby does. They're trying to get it fixed, but it keeps knocking you off
Oh.
of the Hobby Bingo with the iPhone. But somebody else was asking about it, and I said, yeah, but I put the app on my iPad and it works fine on the iPad, which is strange because it's Apple too.
Yeah.
But yeah, with the iPhone, it just goes, it's terrible.
Mm.
Well, Colin had his
knocked off like 6 times in an hour or more.
Yeah.
But thank goodness. Yeah. So when it's time for Hobby Bingo, I get on the iPad.
What are you doing, Snooky?
Snooking around.
I heard her make a thud. I don't know, maybe she fell down.
She'd be jumping.
She's always climbing.
She's the climber kitty.
Yeah.
Cats like that.
That day that she fell off the box.
Does she have a tree?
Yeah, but Michelle doesn't have it put together yet.
Oh,
Michelle, did you do your
bad.
short yet, Michelle?
What?
Rose, did you do your short yet?
No, ma'am.
Rosie, her did not do it. We showed you.
I had taken a short at Joann's on my phone to show the scraps of yarn they had left, and
scraps.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, when I filmed it looked good, but it.
Honey, it don't gotta look good.
I deleted it because I couldn't get it to.
Oh, honey, come on. Give me the name of your account so I can make you a short and send it on over.
Michelle.sleeper@gmail.com.
She's I'll make you one. I'll make you a short of and send it in your email, and then you put it up on your channel. We're trying to
because I haven't done a short yet.
What we are like is almost like a drug dealer. We're trying to get her just to take one little short, and then Rosie,
and I'll get the short fever, and
you'll get the short fever. You'll get addicted, and then you'll just do them. It sure does. It sure does. You just do a short and say the heck with the rest of it. Just do a short and just say.
Look how long it took me to go live.
It took her 5 years to go live.
5 years. Look at you.
Huh?
Yeah.
I said, now look at you. And I love that you.
Yeah, I'm on every single night.
Because I like to work on my stuff and not have to type,
Yeah.
She's a late bloomer, but when she blooms beautifully.
Yes. Yep. Thanks to the help of my friends.
See what Junior said? Cortana is Windows.
Yeah, Windows.
Yeah. Windows. Okay. I knew it was something or other. I couldn't.
What's that? Microsoft?
Yeah, Microsoft Windows. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what's going on with Joan Jett and the Blackhearts? I keep seeing all this stuff with Joan Hart and the Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. Oh, for Pete's sake, there's that little old woman that I was telling you guys about that dances, cracks me up. This little Spanish lady, one in white. She's like 80 years old, but she dances.
Oh.
And they have her come to their dances and stuff.
Wow.
80? She's great.
Yeah. I think she's like 87.
She's cute.
She's
Mm.
real cute, and she comes to people have her come to their parties and she dances. But something's going on with Joan Jett. I don't know if it's some kind of anniversary or
That's true, Susan. Very good friends.
Happy Mother's Day. We'll watch out for my
Yes.
Happy Mother's Day. Susan, did you get your hooks yet, Sugar Button? Sugar Button,
She
Sugar
said,
Button.
I think at one point she said Monday on
Oh,
here,
okay.
but I'm not sure. Gemini is the new Android. Oh yeah, Gemini.
Oh, Gemini is the girl on
He's the
Android.
one who had
New
his
Android
thing and
phone.
said, "I will slap you."
Getting out
And
of sync.
Gemini was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!"
Yeah, I keep seeing all this stuff with Joan Jett.
anyone
What is
can
going on with Joan
anyone
Jett?
have Gemini?
That's
Just say it.
funny.
Oh,
And I,
oh, Joan Jett is on tour. I loved her. I loved Joan Jett back in the day.
yeah,
Joan Jett and the
yeah, she
Black.
got a Monday.
She got it Monday?
Oh, she got it.
Hi,
Wait.
Coley.
Oh, wait, did you do? Does Susan have a channel?
Really?
Oh, the Joan Jett documentary. What is going on with Joan Jett?
Coley rhymes with
I
Coley.
can't honey, I like. Thank you for the comment on my video, sweetheart. I went over and subscribed to you anyway, even though you don't got content, darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Who's that? Coley?
Coley, yeah.
Collie, or I call her Collie, but Coley.
It's Coley.
Coley.
It's a nickname for Nicole. I always say Coley rhymes with Goalie because that's what she told me. Like,
There we were talking about breastfeed, and now a whole bunch of breastfeed videos are popping up.
The thing is worse.
big
I'm
girl.
telling
That's the
you.
first thing I see too.
Yep, I'm telling you.
Oh,
I'm telling you.
Well, I
It's
just
something.
think it's wonderful for mama,
mhm.
for baby.
Yes,
It's
it
a
is.
natural, beautiful thing.
Sure is.
So economical and just
Mhm.
I can't think of anything bad about it.
I know it. It's a great thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a great bonding time too.
Mhm.
Well,
Oh,
one
she
bad
didn't
thing
get the
about it is
hooks.
you're the only one that
They'll
can
be
feed
here on
them in the
Monday.
middle of the night or
Okay.
whatever, but unless you pump.
Mhm.
But then your boobs get engorged and stuff. So
Oh God, yeah.
that don't half hurt. That's terrible.
Yep.
Get flipping hard as rocks. Get a fever.
Big
Mm.
donkuts.
Craziness. It sure enough is.
I still remember when, I mean, each child, for the first one, I was a young mom, you know. And then when the milk was shooting in, and I couldn't breastfeed, I mean, my daughter was not latching on and stuff. So the doctor gave me pills so I get rid of the milk. And the pills were for like 5 days or something. The milk should, like, go away and stuff. And then
Right.
after the 6th day, I went back because I was in pain. They were really big and stuff. He's like, "Oh, it can't be. It can't be. The medication should have worked and stuff." I was like, I showed him. I was like, "Look at that."
Yeah. That hurt.
I was leaking. I mean, they leaked all over my shirt and stuff.
Oh no.
He's like,
That's
"Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna give you more. I'm gonna give you more." And
That's bad your baby didn't let you probably just needed somebody. That's what happened with me and
no, I had a
Leah.
doctor and everything, like a
Besides the
nurse. She came
swollen
in to help me out, and
have a
nothing.
good
Yeah.
enough latch.
Mm.
Yeah, it wouldn't work. I don't know. We tried and tried and tried, and then
Well, some women their nipples are too large, and some women, mine were not. They were okay. My kids they're fine. They just
My grandmothers were inverted, but her daughters weren't. None of us were.
but some are just some, and sometimes babies just can't do it. They just their
Yeah.
mouths, and
Yeah, I think my sister didn't want to do it, and she just she took the medication, but she, like Rosalie, she went past the 5 days and she had to go back.
Well, I'll tell you a story that'll make you think, oh my God, what is wrong with people? I went to school with this girl, and she was she came from a wealthy family. She was nice as she could be. She was a friend of ours. She was pleasant, a good friend. She was down to earth. She was a very wealthy. She was not show offy or anything. She had all the cutest clothes. If we wanted to borrow any of her clothes, she let us borrow her clothes. We went to her house, had slumber parties at her house all the time. Her mom was nice. Her mom was just sweet as she could be. She always bought us Christmas presents. Well, she had a wedding. She had everyone. It was like I'd net. This is the first wedding I'd ever went to where somebody had a lot. She had 7 bridesmaids. They weren't show offy. Their wedding wasn't real fancy. They just had a lot of bridesmaids. We could wear anything we wanted to be bridesmaid. It wasn't nothing fancy, but they were a real good. They were, they seemed like a real good family. Everything was fine. Well, she gets married to this really nice guy. He's a really nice guy. She got pregnant. She was so happy to be pregnant. She had that kid, and when she had that kid, she didn't want nothing to do with it. Something in her
Nothing to do with
brain,
the baby.
she didn't want it, and he didn't want it either. They
Oh,
had this baby, and she had the baby. She was in labor. She said, "I'm not having this baby." And the doctor said, "Well, you're in labor. You got to have a baby." She said, "You get this thing out of me. Give me a C-section." So and she was so far enough away from that. They give her C-section. She had the baby. She didn't want to see the baby. He didn't want to see the baby. They decided they didn't want a baby, and they gave it up for adoption.
oh my gosh.
And we couldn't believe it. All of us girls. And we were like 20, 22.
Yeah, sounds very out of character.
I know. And it
Feeling.
was like out of character
What
because
was she thinking when she was pregnant all that time? Or
I
both of them?
know. And I mean, she showed us this little nursery and she's all excited. And then it's just like all of a sudden when the reality
Just
hit,
quick.
she didn't even look at the baby. And we were like, we were so shocked. We were all crying. We were up there at the hospital and we were waiting for her to have that baby and for them to come in there and call us to come see the baby. And her mom was there and she went in and her mom comes out and her mom is like pale as a ghost. But the
I
baby
was
was
just say,
too.
what her mama upset about it?
Yes, her mom was beside herself. The dad had
Mm.
it too. And they didn't want nothing to do with the baby. She wanted to give it up for adoption. I don't know. I don't know if the mom
No
took it or
wonder her
what.
parents didn't just
Maybe it
take
was not her husband's baby.
I don't know what it could be. I don't know what the thing is, but she wouldn't talk to us anymore or anything. And it's like
God.
she went crazy or something. And I don't know if I
Her
never knew.
hormones did nutty things to her, maybe.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and we even talked about it. Maybe he told her that he cheated on her. Maybe it wasn't her, or maybe she had cheated on him, or
Hmm.
whatever happened in that last bit of time, or something was wrong with the baby. We never know. We don't know. We
What
just had a
happened?
sense if the baby. We know the baby didn't die. We knew that the mother came in and said she doesn't want the baby, but her mother and you don't ask why in a
Yeah.
situation like that. You just and
Or
she never talked to
or
none of
probably
us
just
again
stunned.
or anything. It was just like her name was Lucretia. I'll never forget
Hmm.
that.
Yeah, I just don't understand it. You carry for 9 months and then you finally, in labor. And I mean, there's not a bit better feeling than that. Like,
My
Down
friend,
here.
yeah, my friend Tabra always had a. She always thought that maybe there was something really wrong with the baby and might have been a deformity. And but then
Hmm.
how and let like the mom said that when she was in labor she wanted them to do a C-section. So maybe she knew that they found out right then and there something there was something wrong with the baby, but and then
In
that
the
she just
man.
didn't want. Yeah, she just didn't want it. I know, and there was something. I don't think that I could, even if I had a child and
But
there's
that
something
doesn't
wrong with it.
explain why she didn't
Yeah,
talk
she
y'all
didn't talk,
anymore,
talk to nobody.
unless
Yeah, the
she
rest of
felt
our
like
life or nothing.
y'all were being
Yeah,
judgmental or something.
yeah, yeah. Well, we
Yeah, the
never knew.
mommy
Hi,
blues. Yeah,
Brenda Lynn.
postpartum.
Hey, Brenda.
Over here, hi Wanda, honey.
How are you?
Hello.
But we will never understand. Never know. We never have known. And here we are, old ladies, and we still don't know, but we always wonder.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but there's always like something, you know.
It must have had to be something wrong with it. Must have.
Did you like that shiner I had today, Brenda? I got it off there. I thought, what in the heck am I posting something like that on Facebook? I got it off there real fast. Oh, God. That's plumb ignorant. Yeah, I got a
Ignorant.
shiner. Ignorant. Yeah.
Ignorant.
When I worked at school, they'd always say, it's not ignorant, it's ignorant. I said, that's ignorant.
I'm ignorant about ignorant.
That's plumb dang ignorant. Yes, ma'am.
Meow.
Come on up, Snook.
Snookum wants to talk so bad. She just wants to talk.
Yeah, last night she looked into the camera.
Yes, she did here tonight too
That was
once.
neat. Those eyes are.
Yeah.
What you doing, sister?
She was kind of shocked, I guess.
Pretty green eyes.
Come on up, sister. I always act like I'm running the show when I ain't, don't I?
Yeah, and I need to jump down because y'all know I got to get up and move around.
Okay.
Mm.
Thank
So
you for
Brenda,
coming.
come take my spot if you wanna. I act like I'm running the show too, don't I?
We're all running the show. We're co-hosts.
Whose house we at?
We're about halfway in charge, you know.
Mm.
Well, thank y'all. As always, I
Great.
enjoy
Thank
being in
you.
your company.
Thank you.
Turn the TV on.
And
Have a
all the
good night.
cat folk.
Yeah.
See you
No,
around.
Smokey.
Bye.
Come over
All
to
right.
my house tomorrow at
Yeah, we'll
3.
see you tomorrow.
If you'd like.
Yep.
All right.
Bye bye.
Okie dokie.
Good night.
Find the
All
dough.
right, good night, Dee.
Good nighty.
Have a good one. Oh, she got out before I told her to have a good one. I'm just ever. Ugh.
You get a hairball?
Maybe I do need to take one of them cough and spell.
Mm.
Oh, God, get me a drink. I think if I drink liquor, I might be able to stand up better. Don't know.
My cats laugh out loud. My cats hear her and they are looking for her.
Oh.
The snookums,
Mm-hmm.
snookums. Little Miss Snookums.
My little sweetheart.
Boy, my left finger's about to itch off from using this scrubby yarn. Yeah, from the scrubby yarn. I like this big pink bag full of this scrubby yarn. I'll be making and the dish rag yarn. I'll be making lots of dish rags
Mm-hmm.
and dish type situations.
Yeah.
Send my sister-in-law some dish. My sister-in-law some Colin Ryan. Well, that's what she wanted. I sent them to her for Mother's Day. I said, make me some of them dish rag or them scrubbies, so I will. Easy to please, thank me. Easy to please. Boop. Sassy?
I stay 6 more minutes.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. You know, it almost looks like an eyelash. You could make a doll and glue some on it. A doll. Glue some on a rag doll and make it pink, have pink eyelashes. Go one more side around, one more round so I can get it rolled in there.
Yeah, I might run out of blue before I even finish that bag.
Oh, well, you can trim it in white too, right?
I don't know. I want to make it in blue.
Oh,
I mean, I
Now, what
just
did you say where you went? They didn't have
no
um,
cotton yarn.
no cotton yarn.
oh, the Joanne's didn't have cotton yarn.
Oh, I found some gold. I found a little bit of gold yarn. I think I have enough to make me
Flower.
Mm.
yeah, to make a sunflower like yours. Go and do it.
I mean, I might have enough. I mean,
Did you make a tutorial for that one, or am I going to have to wing it?
Yeah, she made a tutorial for the bag she's got now.
Oh, she did.
yeah,
Okay.
but not for the sunflower.
Oh, I
I mean,
might be.
I could make a tutorial for the sunflower.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then yeah, if you can, and then I'll
But I
wing
don't
it.
have
And
any
then
yellow.
Noni's not gonna watch it.
Noni does too, Misty.
You're gonna
I
ask
did.
me all the question in the world.
Well, I needed a visual and instructions from the teacher. I did watch it, honey. I watched it all the way through. Night we was doing it. Then I went in there, and then I did watch it, honey. I did. I really did. I promise. I actually watched it about 3 times. But then I would go ahead and crochet the top, and then got carried away because I was making the top. And the next time I do make one, though, I'm not going to use the variegated yarn, though.
Winding up cakes. I like to wind up stuff, cakes too, but uh, I made so many yarn cakes. I was like, no.
Hmm.
I got to get me a bigger one of those trays, one of those fold up wood tables. I've got to get me a bigger one.
Thank you, Cynthia.
I got to
Totally
get.
heard that scrubby yarn is a nightmare to work with.
Oh no, it's very easy.
Oh.
Yeah, I've made a dish rag here,
Mm.
scrubby here, and I'm on the second one.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, it's real easy. This kind is. I've
Or
always.
or do you mean the granny square yarn? I'm
It's
not
real
sure which
easy.
yarn.
It's real easy to see.
The granny square yarn, I had to redo the the last round 3 or 4 times
Oh,
because it ended up with green on the end when it's supposed to be black. So I had to redo.
I almost bought some today too because they were only $4. I was like, nope, nope.
oh, I know what I was going to tell you guys. What was is real pretty. I saw a girl doing the star. I know I know we're so sick of star blankets, but I
I'd
saw.
love to do a star blanket.
Huh?
I'd love to do a star blanket. I haven't done one yet.
Well, I saw a girl doing short with the star blanket with the bitty stripes, and it is beautiful. Doing a bitty
Oh,
star blanket.
What is the pity stripes?
Bitty stripes, that red heart bitty stripes.
Duh.
Durr.
mhm.
Yeah, they had it at Walmart for here a while back for 746 or 740 something. The skein. I got the rainbow, two of the rainbow, and four or six, I don't know, of the mist. But I got to finish my.
I saw a new yarn at Walmart from Red Heart,
Ooh,
and
what's it called?
I forgot the name, but it's brand new. I never seen it
Oh,
before.
say you can't forget the name, honey.
Yeah, but it
What
was
is?
$7. I was like, nope.
Well, you're making glam chicks?
Oh yeah, Brenda's making those. Those are cute as can be. Sis, you need to come up real quick and show us to them. Show them to us.
Yeah, if you've got
Brenda,
them, show them to us, please.
yes, they're cute as can
Yeah,
be before Rosie gets off. You got to come up and show them how cute they are.
You're making glam chicks. What is
Yeah,
glam chicks?
they're so cute. They're funny and they're cute.
Hmm.
Sister, you need to come up and show us.
Are they in a clam?
They're glamorous. They're
Okay.
glam chicks. Yeah, go up and show one. They're cute. Come up. Or Rosie gets off.
Go up on panel. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yipper doodle. Rosie getting sweepy.
I think I might have enough.
Anybody's up about 11:30 tonight, come on over. I'll be working on baby, baby.
Baby sweater?
Well, I got the. I'll probably be working on something else. I might even start a. Oh God, no, I don't know. You can't. Okay, now I'm going to talk to myself. Y'all know I'm crazy. No, Noni, you cannot be starting any new projects. I'll be working on scrubbies because I'm gonna
Mm,
try to make a couple more for my mother-in-law and give her some
mm.
dish rags for Mother's Day tomorrow.
Oh
I
yeah.
bought, I bought some wooden spoons a while back. They love wooden spoons and spatulas. Her and my sister-in-law love to get that stuff.
She said,
So,
no, I'm staying in chat tonight.
sister, dang it! Did you make a short of your glam chicks, Shug? They're really cute.
Mm,
Make it short, sister.
mm.
Okay, guys.
You ready?
Over here. It's 3 hours and 30 minutes.
It's good, Rosie.
Okay.
Nobody, are
That's
you
good.
going live?
That's good.
No.
I'm gonna go live tomorrow if anybody's interested, right, Noni?
Now Michelle go live
But
tomorrow.
we're gonna come. We're gonna come.
Okay.
Well, of course we're gonna come there, but I'll probably be doing one later tonight. If I
Mm.
don't check my blood sugar and get scared to death like face plant or something,
When is later tonight?
like 11:30.
Mm.
Oh, so
So
it's
it's
not
just 12:30
11:30 for
your
me. It's
time. Yeah.
12:30 for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think I can make it that long.
yeah. Whenever do it while Colin's. But I probably will talk tonight because he found these headphones that go with his thing, so I can talk. But last night I didn't talk.
No.
Last night I didn't talk and got quite a few views, but so maybe I need not.
Night, Cynthia. Night, Susan.
Good
Night,
night,
Brenda.
Cynthia. Good night, Susan. Good night,
Listen,
Brenda. Good night,
Good
Queenie.
night, Outlaw Junior.
Whoever is in here. Good night. Good night.
Whoever's here, Coley, Rita.
And,
Love you
happy Mother's
all.
Day to all the moms out there. But we're gonna see you tomorrow, maybe.
Yep, we'll see you tomorrow and happy Mother's Day tomorrow.
Yeah. Yep.
and sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite.
Good night, good night, good night.
Oh yeah, Cynthia will have company and
Bye, Junior. Good night, Junior.
good night, Junior.
Thank you all for stopping by and having good time with us.
Yes.
Okay, good night.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.